I have no idea if this is working. Let me go over to YouTube and check it out. If you guys are there. Hello.
Hi.
Okay. Awesome. We do have people there. So do we have chat coming in?
Awesome.
Yes. Chat coming in.
Woohoo.
Hi Dee.
Hi,
Hey Linda Parsons. All of the earlier chat I don't have access to right now. So I'm just going to start saying hey to everybody. Hi Shelly. Shelly's here. We've got Deanna over on Steph's channel, Georgia McCroy, Kathy Darla, all over on Steph's channel.
Hi guys.
And let's see, Nancy Guess is here. Val Martinez West is here. We have Barbara Baker. And y'all can't see right now, but I've got like a giant glass of wine. Couldn't find my wine glasses. I was like, I don't even care. And then, the rest of the bottle. Go.
Well, we're going to have a fun night.
Netta is here. Barbara Mariachi is here. Judy is here. Judy Ripple. Donna Struntz is here. Oh my gosh, it's coming so fast. I can't even keep up. So I'm going to stop saying names because I'm going to miss people and y'all are going to be upset. I don't want to upset anybody. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
It's been, listen, y'all already know we've all had a crazy day today. So now we're ready to just sit and sew. It doesn't matter what you're sewing. You can sew your whips. You can sew what I'm sewing. You can sew what Steph's sewing, which is basically the same thing. It's just different technique. Or whatever you want. You don't even have to sew. You can sit there and just talk to people. It's okay.
Drink some wine, have fun.
Yes, because the camera does not go both ways. So we don't know what you're doing. Okay, so I need my first sip. Sorry, guys.
No, go for it.
Oh my goodness. I so deserve that.
You do. Today. She had to work today at her job, which stinky.
Yes,
for
I did.
years. So
I did have to work today. We got out early, so it's not like I had to work a full day. It was good. And I started doing all my cutting. I'm using my AccuQuilt, so it's going really fast, but the only thing I have to do now is just cut my squares. I've got all my triangles cut out. So in a little bit, whenever we get started on sewing, I'm going to go over there and scooch for just a second, just to finish cutting all of those squares. Awesome. And you'll be sitting here just talking with Steph. She's so excited about it. She was like, oh, good. Yeah. Of course you're not done cutting. You're never done cutting.
That's all right.
I'm the one who's always not ready.
Anne Marie said she ordered a couple of dies yesterday, so she's super excited.
Oh,
she was
cool.
telling me that. Yeah.
Excellent. Awesome. Excellent. Kathy says she's not a good night sewer. It usually involves a seam ripper.
Oh,
yes. Yes. I totally get it. Steph had a nap. I napped for like 30 minutes. I probably shouldn't have, because then I'd be done cutting. But yeah, so we had each a little nap. And so that's how we're going to, hopefully we'll be able to go through to 12:30. We're going to try. But if somebody drops, then we'll just stop.
There we go.
Hopefully we can make it to the ball drop, though. That's what we're waiting for. Hey, Stephanie Stitches, did you try to double book yourself tonight?
No double booking.
I don't know what that's about, but nope, she's only here. Well, if you want to see Steph, you got to stay here.
Yeah. I'm going to be sewing. I'm hoping to get some of these blocks done. So I'm super excited about
it. Someone just asked if they can still do FPP if they don't have the dies. Of course you can.
Oh, yeah.
Of course you can. Listen, FPP is always, typically you don't get measurements for FPP anyway. The only thing is with this particular, like with this kind of pattern, and also other patterns like this that are very simple and have just simple shapes that go together very, and I keep stressing this, simply, then, that's when you can use the AccuQuilt just to make your cutting faster. and more accurate. But absolutely not. You can cut your own squares and triangles. That's not a problem, and you don't even have to make them perfect, because with FPP you just have to make sure that your piece of fabric is going to cover the piece on the paper. Really, that's it. And it doesn't have to be even a straight line or nothing. Just cut it so that it'll definitely fit, and you're good to go. So the AccuQuilt is just something, if it's something that if you cut a lot of squares, if you cut a lot of triangles, if you do a whole bunch of that kind of stuff, then yeah, it's really a great tool. I mean, I have been using mine for over 10 years. So I don't use it for every single thing. I'm not a huge applique person, although they have loads of like really great applique, and I have used them. It's just not something I do often. But yeah, I mean, I use it to have accurate cuts and to make it fast.
Yeah.
So.
And actually, even though I'm going to be traditionally piecing this tonight, I use my AccuCutter too. I luckily had it actually just came today. So I had a 3.5-inch square die that I used to cut some of the pieces. And then I didn't have the exact right size for the half square triangles. So I just cut them a little bit bigger, and I'm going to trim them down. But this cutting would have took me
all day.
All day.
All day, because you need like 100 squares and 100 triangles, right? And then another. But yeah, I mean, that's a lot.
So I completed all of the cutting in about just slightly over an hour. So that's amazing, because I'm a slow cutter, and yeah. So I do really like the AccuCutter, and I kind of forget to use it sometimes, to be honest with you. But I'm glad that Yvette kind of talked about it and reminded me, because it saved me a ton of time.
Stephanie, everyone is saying how gorgeous you look tonight.
Oh,
and you really do. I'm just gonna say you're my date, because I would be proud to have you on my arm.
I did get a little nap, so I was able to take a shower.
Yeah, when she came on the first time, I was all like, "Oh my goodness, look at you! You're so gorgeous."
Aw, you're so sweet. You guys are so nice.
Listen, I'm in my pajamas, which for me means full confession, I did put on a sport bra for y'all, but if normally pajamas means no bra, but I was like, well, just in case, I don't know, and it's just like sweats. So I've just got sweats on is all I got. And that's me. And my wine.
I just have a sweatshirt and jeans on. I'm not fancy.
Awesome. So I hope you guys are all
my hairs for you guys. That's all.
She did do her hairs for us. Well, y'all, I just colored my hair today, like a different color. I'm not sure I'm liking it though.
Oh.
I usually like it lighter, but I wanted to try that Madison Reed again. I did it like a couple of years ago, and Pam says we can't see that low anyway. There you go. So anyway, I thought, I'll give it a go again. My thing with Madison Reed is they don't give you like a blonde enough blonde.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I thought, well, I'll try it again. And so I did. I like it okay. I like when my blonde is like blonder, like lighter.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure.
You're kind of my color today, because you're close to me.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe it's okay. Maybe it just needs to grow on me a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Laura says she's been to 3 lives today, and then she's going to go tomorrow.
Somebody asked if we've recovered from Vlogmas yet.
Y'all, let me tell you something. This year, okay, so last year I did Vlogmas, and I was able to keep up like the whole time. But this year, with having the shop at the same time, it's honestly, it did me in.
Yeah.
It did me in. So I have not done videos for the 30th or the 31st. And I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to do like a little catch up either tomorrow or Sunday.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Well, we're live tonight. Yeah, this will be your 31st video,
We're just going to say it is. Yeah. We're just going to say it is. Yeah. But it was a lot of fun. I love doing Vlogmas. I just got so tired this year with everything else, stuff that I didn't have last year, quite frankly. So,
I loved it too. I really had a good time. And I went through withdrawal after the first day I was like, oh, I don't have to make a video. Yes. And then I kind of went
But then you're
through
all
a
like, "Oh, I
dull, but
kinda
like,
miss it."
yeah, like the second or
I
third day,
know.
because I was like, oh, I kind of miss talking to people. So, but that's okay because I'm going to keep up my channel. I'm not going to post obviously a video a day like I was because that's just
I
cray cray.
know.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I'm going to try to post a video a couple times a week, and I've got a few things coming up. Um, you guys saw me do the homemade holiday quilt from Fort Worth Fabric Studio. They're going to have a Valentine quilt coming up, and I'm going to do that because they approached me and asked me to do the videos for them. So, yay.
Yay.
So I'll be sewing that, and I'll have my own quilt along coming up in February, so you'll see me.
You'll definitely see us, that's for
Yep.
sure. Elena asked if I was going to keep you guys up to date on cleaning my space.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
like to straighten it and all up and stuff. I will keep you up to date. I will tell you that it got derailed for a second. But you know what? That's what happens in my life. So was I had been planning to do the quilt with my AccuQuilt, you know, that kind of thing, like using the cutter, the new cutter and all the dies and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And it came really late. And there's a whole reason about that. It really it went to me, it got shipped to me at work, and I didn't realize that they still had that address. And of course, no one brought it to me for like a week and a half. So it just ended up going, well, I kept going, where is it? And they were like, well, we shipped it, you know, and so that's what
Yeah.
happened. And so it ended up being like right at the end of the month. And that was like, I think it was like the day after I said I'm gonna set up a camera and like set up my space. And so it has to wait because, you know, these are like, you know, things that are, you know, I'm obligated to do and that I want
Right.
to do. Um
Yep.
so I'm still on board for it. Like I've started doing a preliminary walking around and figuring out what I'm gonna do. But
Awesome.
um yeah, so I will definitely keep you guys in the loop. It's not going to be a quick loop, but but I'll
Yeah.
keep you in the loop.
Barbara Baker said you've inspired her to clean up her sewing area, and I have to say that that actually helped push me to clean up mine too. And I showed Yvette my before. Now I'm not showing you guys because I'm just too embarrassed. But I'm definitely going to get it all clean, and I'm going to show her. And then when it's clean, maybe I'll show you guys. But yeah, I mean, thank you, Yvette, because I think you've inspired a bunch of us to clean our space.
I hope so. I hope so because you know the thing is that a lot of times, and this exactly what happened to me too, is that you just kind of get part of you gets used to it. Yeah, no, but the
Yeah.
other part of you is like by the time it gets to a certain point, you just feel so overwhelmed by the whole thing, and it's just like
Yes.
I like I said to Steph before, and I say this like all the time where I'm like, I just want to grab a giant trash can and just chuck it all. Like, so I
Yeah.
don't even have to think about it. Just,
Well,
course,
that's
I would
it. You kind
never
of
do
start
that.
to feel like you're drowning in it and you don't know where to
Oh,
start first. It's overwhelming to even begin.
yeah, it's
So
terrible.
it
Yeah.
it it is an urge. I've gotten that urge before too, where I'm just like, maybe I should just chuck everything in a trash bag, take it all out and bring it in one trash bag at a time and take it out of the bag and try to organize it, you know?
Or like wait a little while, see if you don't miss it. Kind of like what you do with your kids when they have too many toys.
Yeah.
You know, and you like put them all in a bag and hide them somewhere and see if they ever ask you for it.
Yeah. That actually works. I rotate my kids' toys that way. They you could tell when they start getting bored with stuff, they start throwing it around instead of playing with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I take those toys out and I put different toys in and I hide them for a while. And then when you
Yeah.
bring them back out, especially with little kids like mine, they don't remember about them and they're like, "Oh, it's a new toy." And then they're all excited to play with it again.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
I think that my mom used to like just go and donate. Like if we didn't ask her about something for the longest time, then she would just like bring it to Toys for Tots or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because you know, obviously we were moving on to. Of course, it was a different time then too. Because back when I was growing up, you didn't get like everything you wanted any moment you wanted it. It was, you know, if you wanted something, you put it on the list for Santa. I don't care if it was February. You
Yeah.
put it on your list for Santa.
Yeah.
And then by the time Christmas rolls around, you know, see if you still want it kind of thing. And for me, it was like, because my birthday's on Christmas, I got one shot through the whole
One
year.
shot.
I
Yeah.
got one shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do I want?
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
how it was for us too when I was growing up. And I was always jealous of my sister because her birthday was like in the summerish.
right.
And So I felt like she would have more chances at different things, you know, because some stuff comes out in the summer that you want, and by the time December rolls around, it's not there anymore. So
Exactly. And the
yeah.
same thing for my brothers and sisters until my little sister was born. She's born December 19th. I
Mm-hmm.
hope that I'm saying that right. I hope it's December 19th. I got such bad memory. But around that time, and then it was like the two of us, you know, where we were all
Yeah.
like, okay, we get one shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. um okay, wait, what did Kathleen said, I'm with you, Yvette. um I literally did that. Got a dumpster and started tossing. Then the accident, but it felt amazing. Then the accident? What happened? Choirs were singing and just garage now to finish in that sewing room.
Awesome.
Okay. But the difference is I don't think I would ever actually I wouldn't really just open a bag. It would give me like heart palpitations to just chuck things in a trash bag. But I have to say but it's strong feeling that I get because I'm like, I just
Yeah.
want it to be gone. I don't want all this crap here, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, and like Susan Smith posted in the thing that it's also like nobody can help you because it's very personal. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
You
you
know,
those are your
somebody was like,
things, you
oh,
get attached to them. You have to go through them yourself. So it makes it even harder.
right. I mean, you know, because Jim has offered to help me, but I can't. I
Yeah.
can't. I can't do that in this kind of environment. I'm just like a hoarder, you know, where I have to have my hands on all of it. I can't just say, "Oh yeah, you go over there and make that decision." No,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's the one place where I can kind of, you know, commiserate with the hoarders because I can't just do that, you know,
No, yeah.
even to organize because he wouldn't know
Yeah.
what goes with what. Do you know what I mean? Like, or what's in my
Yeah.
head, how I want it to go, you know? So,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm going to start doing it. I know I need to, I know that there's probably a whole lot of stuff that I could like include in mystery boxes. Um, but I was talking to Steph about this as well, where it's like, I have a hard time relating with people who really do like scraps.
Yeah.
Um, because I I mean, I'll tell you right now, I'm allergic to scraps. I can't do the scrap thing. So for me, if I'm putting in like what I consider an actual scrap in a box to sell to people, I feel guilty because I'm like, I'm not, why would they want this?
Yeah.
Nobody wants like a, you know, 20 by 20 piece of fabric or what, you know, no, who wants that? Nobody wants it, but apparently a lot of people do. So I feel
Yeah.
like I'm gonna have to like label an Yvette mystery box and a
Yeah.
I really do like scraps mystery box because I don't know. This is not the kind of mystery box I ever put together. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll have to see.
Laura Veach said she was cleaning up her sewing space and she's not getting rid of any fabric because she hears fabric is going up again. Well, you
Yes, it
hear
is.
correctly. We just got notices from some of the fabric companies that yes, it's a 6 to 7% hike in prices. So
Yes.
it's coming. Yep.
Yep, it's coming.
Yeah.
And yeah. Isn't it a great time to kind of back away from fabric?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I know that you and I are kind of on the same page on that one. So, yeah, we're both kind of working toward just downsizing. I mean, neither one of us are planning on closing shops. It's just,
Right.
um, it gets very overwhelming when all you have is like your basement.
Yeah.
And you know, then you can't walk and you know, and it's just too much. It's too much. I mean, I could just speak for myself. I went absolutely crazy. Like out of my mind crazy, obviously. I have another box from Moda that's sitting downstairs and Jim's like, "Did you see that you had that?" "Yeah, I saw." Can we not talk about it? I don't want to open it. I
Is it a
don't care
small
what's
box?
in it. What's that?
Is it a small
No.
box? Oh,
No, it's kind of big. I don't remember what I ordered, and I know that they sent me the invoice even recently, but I can't. I don't know. I have no idea what's in there. I can tell y'all that I ordered the Tula Pink butterfly quilt patterns.
Yeah.
So those are, I think those might be here or they're almost here. So I can't wait to put those in the shop so y'all can have some if you want. I'm
Awesome.
keeping one for myself because I want to make that quilt. It's
It's
gorgeous.
gorgeous. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
I
it's
just saw a
gorgeous.
preview today of her new line coming out in this, I think it's the summer. Oh, it looks so pretty.
Oh, did
So,
you? I haven't seen it.
yeah.
I've been too busy to look at anything. I have to wait till it like specifically comes and I go, oh, looky there.
Yep.
I hear
Yep.
from you that it's there, and then I have to go and look at and check it out. So
Lizette said dibs on butterfly pattern.
yeah, it's really nice. I didn't get a whole bunch of them, I'll tell y'all, because I never know what's gonna sell. I think Tula's gonna sell like in 5 seconds, and it doesn't. So I think I only got like 12 patterns, which means there'll be like 11 in the shop because one's for me.
One's for you.
One's definitely for me. I could
Yeah.
guarantee you I would be first in line.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think I'm gonna be putting like 10 or 11 patterns in there. I'm not really sure, and then we'll see. If they sell and people want more, and they actually have more that I can buy, then we'll see. But
Yeah. Oh,
before
that's
everybody
what it's called.
asks, what's that?
Sorry. Emily is here. Hi, Emily. She said it's called Deja Vu Paris. That's what it's called. I forgot. I couldn't remember the name of it. Yeah.
And what is it? It's the Tula Pink line?
Tula Pink's new line. It's
Okay.
reminiscent of, I can't remember the name of the line. It was a few lines ago that had lots of pinks and green and blue and it had animals in it, like owl faces, I think, or
Oh,
colors. Yeah.
I don't remember the name of it either, but I think I know which line you're talking
Oh
about.
no,
Okay,
horses.
cool.
It had horses. I remember the horses. Or maybe it was
Horses.
unicorns. It was either horses or unicorns.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go check it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. I'm definitely gonna go check that out. And thankfully, Free Spirit does allow us to buy pre-cuts of her lines. I think her lines and Anna Maria's and K Facet. We can get pre-cuts on those. So I'd be happy to do that. I'm just not going to be doing
All the yardage.
a whole bunch of yardage. I mean, seriously, like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be very picky if I ever get yardage because y'all, it's exhausting.
Yeah.
I love it, but it's exhausting. Oh gosh. Yeah, so we'll see. But I'm excited.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have to go and check that out. I'm gonna have to go check it out.
Shirley said hello and happy new year. Hi, Shirley in
Hi,
Canada.
Shirley.
She said she's watching on both of our channels. That's so
Oh,
sweet of you.
that's sweet of you.
Thank you.
um Oh, who only has 8 fabrics? She said July. Okay, if the Tula only has 8 fabrics, I love when they do that. I mean, I understand why she doesn't, because actually she is like one of the best users of color in her collections.
Mhm.
So I really do appreciate hers actually. It's just when you're like a shop owner and you're trying to have the whole line, it's just so hard. Like you can't. Anyway, I'm gonna stop
Yeah.
talking about it because I know y'all don't want to hear about this stuff. It's like the
That's
woe
okay.
is me.
Oh, Parisville. Somebody put it in the thing. Her original Parisville line. She recolored it.
Ah, okay. I'm
That's
gonna have
what
to
it
go
is.
check it out. I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go check it out.
Yeah, it looks pretty.
Kathleen Champ said something about it made a mess in the sewing room. She had enough, cleaned it out. Her doc was like, "You can't finish it." Okay, Kathleen, are you drinking wine right now?
Sandra said she 100% wants that pattern.
Okay.
Awesome. All right,
Oh,
girl.
and that's what I was gonna say. I'm not doing kits. If anybody asks if
Yeah.
I'm doing kits,
No
no.
kidding. Yeah.
That would probably kill me because it's like, have you seen that quilt? No.
Yeah. Okay, you should probably get cutting so we can get sewing.
Oh, okay. So you talk and chit chat.
I will.
It won't take me that long. I just got to do the squares. So I'll be
Yep.
right back.
Yep.
And I'm using, actually, since we're talking about Tula Pink. I'm using her unicorn poop fabrics for mine.
Oh,
That
that's gonna be
I'm using
pretty.
unicorn poops and the blizzard thatched. That's what I'm using mainly in mine. Okay.
Nice. Okay, Sandy asked, am I going to stop selling fabric talking to me? No, I'm not going to stop selling fabric. I'm just going to pare back what I have. I have one time I will do a studio tour, and I've got a bunch of shelves behind my long arm where I store all my fabric. Those are completely full, and I've got bolts kind of stacked all over the place. So I just want to pare it down to where all the bolts fit on the shelves, and that'll make me happy, because right now with stuff sitting all over, it's kind of driving me a little bit crazy. I
Right.
like stuff to be like orderly, and it's not. So I'm just trying to get um it pared down. I'm definitely going to still carry basics in grunge, blossom, Bella solids, confetti cotton solids, and then of course the designer lines that I like. But fabric is going up quite significantly. So, like Yvette was saying, I'll still buy some bolts of fabrics with some of the fabric lines I like for the shop, from like Leather Boutique and Corey Yoder and the typical ones that I buy that you guys know I carry. But I probably won't carry the entire lines going forward, just because it's a lot of money. And with the fabrics going up right now, if you buy an entire line, it's, a few $1,000s. It's probably going to be, it's going to be a lot more than that. So yeah, I'll just have to kind of pick and choose things that I'll still do pre-cuts. I'll still do kits. I'll just have to pick and choose things that I think you guys would like and that I think will sell. Just not the entire line, because it's just going to be way too expensive. So
Yeah, and we're gonna be working together to
yeah,
just so that there's more um like variety for you guys to choose from. It's just gonna be in two separate shops. That's all.
yeah, yeah.
Makes it easier on us too.
Um, are you going to do a quilt along? Yes, I am doing a quilt along. I'm actually going to be doing the Fort Worth Fabric Studio Valentine Quilt Along, which starts on, I believe it's January 17th. It's a quicker quilt along this time. It's only 3 weeks. That way you have time to finish it before Valentine's. And then my sew along starts, my Secret Garden sew along starts on February 6th. The fabric requirements, if you don't buy a kit from me, you don't have to buy a kit from me. I do have kits left, but you don't have to buy a kit. You can use your stash. The fabric requirements are up on my website now. You can download that. The cutting instructions will be available February 1st, and then the first block will be available on February 6th. And I'll be doing a tutorial on right here on YouTube on my channel each Sunday. So starting February 6th through March 13th, I'll release the next block, and I'll do a tutorial showing you how to sew it together. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm super excited. I've cut all my fabrics, and it's just so bright and cheerful and springy. And this time of year, I feel like is the hardest, like from mid-December to like mid-February, because it's kind of all here in Ohio anyway. It's all very gray and kind of sad. So I felt like those colors would pick me up a little bit. So yeah, I'm loving it. I can't wait to get going on that. So how large will the finished quilt be? It will be 68 by 88. My quilt, 68 by 88. So a good size quilt. Yeah. Thank you, Mary. Oh, you love the solid bundles. You wish you could have bought them all. Yeah, they were so gorgeous. I'm going to get more of those because they did really well. Quilting in Romania is talking about the Kona cotton solid bundles. There were several different colorways, and most of them are gone now out of my shop, but they're really pretty. I love how they put the colors together for you, so you don't even have to think. So thanks, Tamara. When will you have the winter Oh, my winter forest pattern. I should have that in my Etsy shop, hopefully in the next week. I've got the quilt all done except for binding. I need to bind it. And then not this Saturday because we're staying up late tonight and I've got a bunch of things I need to get done. I'm not having Saturdays with Steph tomorrow, but the following week, I'm going to do Saturdays with Steph on Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to show you guys how to sew a little coin purse. And I will schedule that. And when I schedule it on my YouTube channel, I'll put the fabric requirements if you want to sew along, or you can just come and sew a UFO. But that week, next Saturday, I'll show you guys that quilt finished, my winter forest quilt. So I'm super excited about it. It's so pretty. It's the colors that I love. So I love how it came out. Thank you, Sharon. That's nice of you to say. Sorry, if I missed your comments, guys, they're going by before I can catch a lot of them. So I'm sorry about that. If there's one that something you really want answered, put it in again. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Joanne, you get everything for the top and the binding in my kit. So, yep. The only thing you'll have to get is backing fabric. Yep, I'll still be doing the smaller projects, Lynn. Like I said, next Saturday, I'm going to do a little coin purse. So you'll need a zipper, a key ring, if you've got like a circular key ring, and just it won't take more than a couple pieces of maybe a couple fat quarters. That I don't think you even need that much fabric, and then some interfacing. But I'm going to do that next Saturday. And then not this month because I've already got a couple other things going on, but probably sometime in February, we'll do another one of those wall hangings that I've been doing. So yeah, I got a lot of fun stuff coming up. Oh, thank you, Susan. Do I have the backing fabric in stock? I should have, hopefully, if I can get it in. How did you and Yvette meet? Sure, Joanne. Kathleen was asking how you and I met. So we actually met. What?
I can hear y'all.
Yeah.
Well, I can hear you anyway.
Yeah. Yvette and I actually met through the world of YouTube, and I became like moderator on her channel, and then we got to meet in person, and it's just kind of gone from there. And now she's like one of my best friends. So yeah.
Ditto.
Shirley, are you asking about the winter forest pattern? That one will be $10 when it's ready because it's a whole quilt pattern. So yeah. What kind of interfacing? Cheryl, I think I might use SF101, but I'm not positive yet. I need to see what I have and what I think will work. It doesn't need to be a super heavy interfacing, but just to give it a little bit of structure. So, oh, thanks for asking, Mary. Somebody wanted to know what Janome I have or I sew on. So this is my main machine that I use all the time pretty much is a 1600 PQC. It's a straight stitch only mechanical machine. It sews 1600 stitches per minute and I love it. This is my favorite machine. I've had several machines throughout the years. My favorite machine ever. And it's funny, when I went to buy this machine, the dealers, they try to upsell you, and they kept saying, well, don't you want decorative stitches, and don't you want that? And I was like, no, I just want to be able to sew really fast. They couldn't understand why I didn't want all that stuff, but I have a long arm, so I don't really need decorative stitches. And I do have a smaller machine. I have a Janome 3160 that has decorative stitches if I do want it. And you guys will see that next week because I'll pull that one out to do the zipper. I could do a zipper on this one, but this foot doesn't pop off as easily as that my other machine has feet that pop in on and off. This one I have to unscrew it and put it back together. So I'm going to use my other machine. You guys will see that. It's a much smaller machine. It's very slow. It's probably not slow to most people, but once you sew on a fast straight stitch machine, when you go back to a normal speed machine, it seems really slow. But I do like that machine, and I keep it for things like zippers and things like that. So, and it's got the zigzag and all the decorative stitches. So, but I'm definitely a Janome girl. That's a Janome. My very first sewing machine, like when I was an adult, was a Janome, which Sarah has now. She sews on that. So, yeah. Brenda said she's on her second pot of coffee.
That's funny. I may have to make coffee before we're done. And I'll obviously have to take bathroom breaks a lot.
Yeah. Brenda Foley said, amen. I love my Juki fast. Yeah, I love, like, I'm a quilter. I do sew some project bags. I sew some coin purses. I sew some, like we did that drawstring bed with Yvette. That was so much fun. But I typically pretty much 99% of the time just quilt. So I don't need a machine with all the fancy stuff. I don't embroider. I've thought about getting into embroidery at one point and getting a combo machine, but to be honest with you, between piecing and long arming, I didn't want to have one more thing. It's like one more set of threads and one more machine and one more thing to do. So my passion really is quilting, and it's long arm quilting. So that's what I focus on. So I didn't need like a machine with all the stuff. So yeah. Brenda said a glass of wine would put her under the cutting table, I bet.
I'm like working on the bottle.
Buffy said she just plugged in her 7700 to sew this. Awesome. Sharon's working on a mug rug for the swap. Yeah, awesome. Cool. Steph or Yvette, have you ever made a t-shirt or a rag quilt? I have made both. I actually just did a t-shirt quilt for a customer for Christmas for her son. How about you, Yvette?
Wait, she said t-shirt quilt or what?
Or a rag quilt.
Oh, I've done a rag quilt.
Okay.
But I have not done a t-shirt quilt.
Okay.
I would love to make a t-shirt quilt someday.
Yeah.
But I haven't done that yet.
I really enjoyed making that. I had a good time, and I loved seeing the look on the customer's face when I gave it to her, and she was so excited. She's like, I don't think I'm going to make it to Christmas with this, because she was like, I really wanted to see the look on his face. And so, yeah, that was a lot of fun. Hi, Pamela.
Hey, Pamela.
Sue Smith said, is anyone doing the monthly Sewalong with quilt doodle designs that starts tomorrow? It's applique birds and blooms. I'm not.
No.
I don't applique.
I'm not a fan either.
Yeah, I love the way it looks. I've seen plenty of things with applique, and I think it's gorgeous, but I just don't like the applique. So that's just me. The sound is the machine. Yeah, Yvette's cutting her fabric. She's got an electric cutter, so that's what your guys are hearing.
Sorry. Do you want me to mute myself?
No, you're fine. It's not that loud. They just thought it was like a cat or something.
Oh, well, that was Sammy crying. I mean, maybe they heard that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
But Sammy couldn't find me, you know.
Yeah. Del Marie said she's got a cup of pink Moscato and she's got some bread with olive oil to dip.
Oh,
I'm like, I'm coming to your house, Del Marie.
a whole thing going over there.
You've got my two favorite things, Moscato and bread.
Hey, I have like goldfish, but that's not gonna cut it with the bread and oil. I mean, for goodness sakes, I'd rather have that.
Yeah. Oh, Anne Marie said she just finished the Lucky Stars block of the month. Awesome. Um, yeah, Kate, I have Peacoat Grunge. It just came in. I haven't put it in my shop yet. It's been a really crazy week, and I did have to recover a little bit from Vlogmas, and I've been down a little bit this week. So, but I'm getting there. I'm feeling a lot better today. So, yeah. Has anyone done free motion quilting on a vintage Singer sewing machine? I've been doing everything on my brother. I love my machine, but it's only have like 5 stitches and just got a running vintage Singer. I haven't, but that sounds amazing. Like I don't know, I don't maybe somebody in the chat knows. I know Laura has some. Oh, I'm not sure. Laura, is yours a Singer? No. Your vintage machines? I don't remember. I'm sorry. Stephanie, do you have a family pet? Yes, um we have 3 cats. We have 2 boys, Echo and Storm, and we just got a girl cat a few weeks ago. Her name's Bella, and she's adorable. Sarah and I are very outnumbered in this house, and she's like, we need a girl cat. So, because you guys have seen Sarah, but I have 3 little boys too. I have Christopher, Luke, and Henry, 9, 4, and 2, and then my husband, and we had the 2 boy cats. And Sarah's like, we seriously need another girl in this house, and I'm not having any more babies, so it had to be a cat.
That's great. It had to be a cat.
Yeah, because we love kitties, you know. Oh, thank you. Somebody said congratulations on me hitting 2,000 viewers. I appreciate it. Becca has a Singer vintage machine. She was playing with it tonight. Yeah, I think she got it for Christmas. Yep. Oh, Laura said, I have a Singer featherweight. I only piece on it. Okay. Quilting in Romania asked, how do you keep your kids out of your way when sewing? I usually only sew, to be honest with you, really early in the morning or late at night when they're sleeping. My husband's watching them right now. He was off all day today, and I spent a lot of time with them during the day today, and he's kind of keeping them now. So they're not allowed down here because, like I said, I have 3 boys, and Sarah's great. You guys have all seen her. She's actually sewing, but the boys, they touch everything. And I have way too many sharp things, irons, hot things, stuff like that. So they're not even allowed down here. So yeah, we keep this is my the basement's my studio. I have the whole basement, and it's a finished basement, and the kids and the cats are not allowed down here because I don't want since I do quilts for other people. I don't know if people have allergies and things, so I'm afraid to let them down here. I don't want them to get anything on the quilts. So yeah. Oh, thanks, Nancy. I was shocked that he agreed to come on camera. He is not shy at all. You can ask Yvette. My husband's not shy. He talks way more than I do. And he's on some videos on camera, on YouTube, not on my channel, on other things. And he's definitely has no problem being in the public eye, but he thinks this is like a female thing. So he doesn't, he doesn't normally want to come on, but he agreed to pop on. So it was nice. Yeah.
Well, now I'm going to have to pick on him about that.
I know. How long have you had your long arm? Did you have experience prior to buying your own? Were you intimidated or nervous? I had a mid arm on a frame before I bought my long arm. I bought the long arm. Gosh, it's been several years now. I don't remember how many exactly, but I bought my long arm only about 6 months after I got my mid arm because I outgrew the mid arm very, very quickly. When I had my mid arm, I could only quilt about 7 inches. So it frustrated me that I had to keep moving the quilt. And so that didn't last very long. So I traded it in, got the long arm, and I'm actually on my second long arm machine now. My first one was having some mechanical issues. It was all under warranty. And when they finally said, we should probably just replace it, which I was very grateful the company did, they actually upgraded me to the pro version of the machine I had since I long arm for customers. And I've not had one issue with it. And I've had it for a while and I love it. So yeah. My son gains immediate interest as soon as I touch my machine, and everything is something to pull on or steal. Yes. My 4-year-old, when he does come down here, which is rare, but the first thing he does is run to my machine and he pushes the thread cutter button. He loves the sound of it. So he came down with my husband actually a couple of weeks ago, and I was chain piecing. And as I was piecing, he hit the button. He came over and hit the button. I'm like, dang it, because he cut my row of pieces that I was chain piecing. So, oh well, it happens.
You're so funny. It happens.
Yeah, he's just being a curious kiddo. That's all right.
Oh no, I get it.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny how you said that.
Gosh, I don't know. Cheryl Sexton asked us what our favorite song ever is. Like,
Favorite song ever? Where'd that come
really?
from?
I don't
Holy
know,
cow.
but I don't think I could pick one.
I have no idea. What the heck's her favorite song? I would.
Yeah.
How do you choose? I mean, there's so many songs out there.
So many good songs, and yeah, I don't know. I could probably tell you like maybe a genre that I liked the best, but I don't think I could pick a specific song. So
I've been singing "Thank You for Being a Friend" all day.
oh yeah. Oh, I love that song actually.
I do too. I don't know that I could pick a favorite, but I do really like that song.
Yeah. Well, somebody asked where the heck's Yvette? You must have come in later. She's over cutting her fabric. She's right off camera, but she'll be back in a minute.
Yep. All I have after this is just my whites, so I'm almost done.
Yeah. So yeah, I heard the news that Betty White passed away today, and I was so sad because I really loved her, and I actually I'm probably, it makes me seem old, but I loved the Golden Girls. I thought that was the greatest show.
It doesn't make you seem old.
When I was a kid, or not a kid, I wasn't a kid, but when I was younger and I would watch it, or like my grandma would have it on or whatever, I was like, I don't get it. But now that I'm a little older and I've gone back and watched some episodes, I'm like, oh, this is hilarious. Oh, Buffy said, where's Jellybean to entertain us? All screen time would be for him.
I have no idea where he is. He's probably with his dad.
Yeah, Brenda, I'll tell you how I'm going to piece if you want me to. Sure. Okay, so if you guys aren't, I guess I can do that now while Yvette finishes. If you guys aren't doing this the FPP way, for the blocks that you're going to want to cut 4 3.5-inch background squares, 1 3.5-inch printed square, and 2 4.5-inch background and 2 4.5-inch printed. So you can make the block the traditional way.
I think I'm just going to cut a few of the white ones, and then I'll come, and if I need more, I can just come and cut again.
Cool.
That's probably the better thing instead of standing over here and being antisocial.
I used to watch her in the Dick Van Dyke Show. Yes.
It's sad that she passed, but oh my goodness, I don't know. I can't be sad a whole lot because I just think she's wonderful. I've always just really liked her attitude and everything. And, we had her for a long time, and now she gets to go and be with her beloved husband.
You know what I think is sad about it, though, is that she was so close to her 100th birthday.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. I mean,
she was really, really close. So
yeah. But you're right. We did get her for a long time, and
yeah.
She had some funny things to say, some sassy things to say, and I just love that about her.
Yep.
You're right, Nancy, she was a huge advocate for animals. She said because she was never blessed with children that animals were super important to her. She actually quit. I can't remember if it was a TV show or a movie that she quit because they were using an animal on set and they put the dog, like, not to be bad, but I think something like, I don't know if it was what it was for, why they did this, but they put a dog in a garbage can and she was like, oh no. So she actually quit because of it.
Yeah, I obviously I really love that about her too, because
I
feel the same way.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so funny. You hear that AccuQuilt cutting. Yep, that's what you guys hear. Yep.
I'm just gonna do another couple strips just so I have a handful to work with.
Mary, there's no written instructions for the traditional piecing, but you can find how to piece a 9.5-inch, 9-inch finished friendship star anywhere on the internet, but I'm going to show you as well. Oh, that happens, Buffy. She said she's doing the FPP and she has to break out Jack the Ripper. She sewed some fabric flipped the wrong way. Oh, sure. Now that you have it, yep, I can repeat the measurements. So for each block, there's going to be 25 blocks. So this is for one block. You need 4 3.5-inch background squares, 2 4.5-inch background squares, 1 3.5-inch of your whatever fabric, your printed fabric square, and then 2 4.5-inch printed fabric squares. So you're going to get 4 half square triangles out of the 2 4.5-inch sets of fabric. You're going to trim those down. You're going to do the method where you draw the line down the middle of the square. So 1/4 inch on either side, and you're going to get 2 half square triangles out of each piece. Now yours will be a little bit different from mine because I did cut mine with my AccuQuilt cutter, and I cut triangles and I'm sewing the triangles together. But you guys will have, if you didn't have an AccuQuilt, you'll have a whole square, and you'll want to draw a line down the middle and then sew 1/4 inch on either side with your printed fabric and your background fabric right sides together. And then you'll cut down that center line, and you should have 2 half square triangles. And you're going to want to trim everything to 3.5 inches to make your block. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. I love her
I'm
color.
excited. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Oh, hello. I need my papers.
You're welcome, you guys. No problem. So right now, I'm just going to chain piece all these triangles because I have mine cut into triangles from the AccuCutter together to make my half square triangles. So if you guys want to make your half square triangles, because that's like the longest part, is making them, trimming them, or cutting them, trimming them. And then Yvette will show you what she's doing.
Yep. Alrighty. Should probably move the giant ball of wine.
Which die did I use? I used for my squares. I have all my white background squares and my printed squares. I used the 3.5-inch square die. And then for my triangles, I used, I didn't have, if you guys have the one that's 3.5-inch or 3-inch finished half square triangles die, you can use it. I didn't have that. I only had the 4-inch, so mine's a little bit big, so I'm gonna have to trim it down. But that's okay. I'm gonna sew them together and trim it down. So I used my 4-inch half square triangle die.
I was like, where'd the gas pedal go?
Yvette, Lynn wants to know, how small do you take your stitch length down to when you FPP?
When I'm using regular copy paper, like I am right now, I bring my stitch down to 1.2.
That makes it easier to get the paper off, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Joy says she downloaded the PDF, pages 4, 6, and 7. Hold on. 4, 6, and 7, only words and letters printed, no blocks.
Oh.
I have no idea why that would happen. Maybe, I mean, I always tell everybody this. When something freaky happens, I always reboot my whole computer and then try. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously, I don't know why, but it always seems like that does the charm, does the trick. You know, I mean, I don't know that it will, but I've never seen that before.
Or maybe she could try re-downloading it. Maybe it downloaded funny or something. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if she's looking at it right on the screen and it shows everything, then her printer should print everything that's there. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
strange.
Elena wants to know, what do I listen to, or what do we listen to or watch while we sew?
Oh.
I listen to podcasts or books.
Okay.
That's what I do.
I listen to I usually listen to music, or like I might have a TV show on in the background. I don't really like watch TV. I listen to it. There's just a few shows that I keep up with. But sometimes, to be honest, I kind of like the quiet. Nancy said, no sewing for me tonight. I have a nice bottle of Shiraz. Nice.
I have a nice bottle of Moscato. I hope everything turns out all right.
Aw, Karen said, Happy New Year from Newfoundland, Canada. It's 12:01 here. Yay, Happy New Year.
Yay, Happy New Year. See, it's our first New Year.
Hello, just getting here. Happy New Year to you all. Paula Hoopengardner said, hi.
Hi, Paula.
Oh, Elena wants to know any good podcasts that you can recommend.
Well,
and she said, by the way, Yvette, when are you starting yours?
Well, I mean, I did. I have been talking about starting a podcast. I know, because I don't have enough to do. I know. I don't know is the answer. Will it happen? I don't know. I really want to do it. Because, I mean, something that I don't have to, well, in my mind, I don't really have to edit or, do a whole lot of, I don't know. It just seems like something that I can just put out. But I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll have to just see what happens in 2022. I don't know. I thought it was going to start this year, but that didn't happen. So,
yeah,
I don't know.
That would be fun.
And the podcasts I listen to are true crime.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if anybody else is interested in that. But that's what I listen to.
Well, that brings up a good question. That's when somebody asks what we listen to or watch. I listened to a show on Discovery Plus. It's kind of like true crime. It's Who the Bleep Did I Marry?
I've heard of that.
I mean, it's not funny because obviously these people go through this stuff, but it's so crazy. Like, some of the stories, like, the people truly didn't know, but there's other stories where you're like, okay, you didn't think any of that stuff that person was doing before you got married was suspicious.
Right?
Yeah. So that's kind of entertaining. And I don't have to watch the screen for that. I can just listen. So,
right.
Yeah. Mary said she started a new quilt yesterday with the grunge material from my shop that Santa gave her. It's a Norwegian star quilt. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. It will also feature the snowflake material from my winter box. Awesome. Becky Mendoza's here. She's saying Happy New Year. Hello, peeps. Hi.
Hello, Becky.
Nancy said, Who the bleep did I marry is funny. Yes, yeah. Keisha said she listens to true crime as she sews as well. Harriet Susan Franklin said, "Are you not seeing my questions?" I probably didn't see them, hon. The chats. We're looking on a different screen than you guys, and we can't move the chat. So if it goes by before I see it, it's gone. Sorry.
Yeah, we're not doing that on purpose. Sorry.
Yeah. We can only see about 5 or 6 messages at a time, and then as soon as somebody else puts a message, they flip down and I can't see it anymore. So.
Well, and not only that, but it's pulling all of the messages from my channel and Stephanie's channel. So
Yeah.
we're seeing, messages from 2 different groups of people.
Oh, Happy New Year, Teresa. She said she got her garage from me. Awesome. That was fast. Wow. The post office delivered that quickly. You never know nowadays.
Yeah, either they don't get it at all or,
Yeah. Oh, Elena said, I can't listen to true crime. I will never get out of bed and lock the extra doors and windows. It's actually kind of interesting. Yvette kind of got me hooked. Oh, I have to check that one out. I've never heard of that one. I can't read the person's name. Robin B7. I've been watching Fatal Vows on Discovery Plus. I can't believe some of these people. Okay, I'm going to check that one out. I haven't seen that one. Mary said she listens to a Bible in a year. Awesome. I have one of those 365 Bibles that you can finish the whole Bible in a year. So would be easier if I listened to it though. Let's see. Tamara Bandel said she's a true crime TV show watcher too. A podcast while sewing sounds interesting. Hi, Patty. She said, Happy New Year to Yvette and I.
Hello, Patty.
Happy New Year. Steph, Yvette, and friends from Joy. Hi, Joy.
Hi, Joy.
Shelly S. said, when you are done with your B section, can you show it, please, Yvette?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Oh, I was going to tell you guys too, if any of you on here, I'm going to send a message out tomorrow via my newsletter, but if any of you on here get my Valentine box, I just wanted to let you know that is delayed just a little bit. Hopefully I will have it out in the next week and a half. The backing fabric, I thought I was actually going to have to cancel and buy a new backing fabric because it was delayed, and it said it was delayed until mid-January, but I just checked this week and they said it was coming in today to their warehouse, which means they should ship it out to me next week. So fingers crossed that it comes and I can get those boxes out to you guys. Teresa McBrayer said, tell Yvette I said Happy New Year.
I'm here, Teresa. Happy New Year.
Patty says she listens to audiobooks, currently hooked on Ask a Mortician's YouTube books. Okay.
Huh.
That could be interesting.
I can't see if I've ever heard of that.
Neither have I, but that sounds like it could be very interesting. Oh, she's a YouTube creator. Okay.
Who is?
The Ask a Mortician, I guess, is a
Oh,
YouTube creator.
okay.
Interesting. Ask Mortician with Carrie Northey. She is wonderful. Oh, okay. A couple of people know that. So interesting. My printer didn't print everything on my template, so I had to draw lines, Nancy Guest said.
That is so weird.
Yeah.
I wonder if her, like, I don't know. Like maybe if her printer doesn't print edge to edge and it's larger than the print area that the printer will print. I mean, I really have no idea
Yeah.
what it would be.
Huh.
Okay, so here's my B.
Oh, that is so pretty.
And then I have two A's to put on either side. And then and then I just sew them together and I got a block.
That fabric is gorgeous.
I love it too.
You love it.
Because I was sitting there and I was going, what am I going to use? What am I going to use?
They said she has a degree in medieval history and works in the funeral industry for a day job. Okay.
Isn't Dr. G still on? Because I love Dr. G. I watch Dr. G all the time.
Okay, hurry up and finish your block because I want to see that done. No.
I'm sorry. I'm going.
I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. No, it's gorgeous. I love it. Lori said, is that the sewing machine you always use talking to me? Yes, I always use this machine. Pretty much always. Oh, somebody's talking about Dr. G. Yep.
I love Dr. G. I think I've seen all the episodes at least one time.
Yeah. Stephanie, are you going to do sashing around the blocks? If so, how wide? And how wide is the border fabric? That's all in the pattern. That part is not going to change no matter if you're doing traditional or FPP. So I can't remember off the top of my head, honestly. If you download Yvette's pattern, it's in the pattern. For sure.
Oh, shizzle.
Those pieces I did not cut because I figured I wouldn't get to that point tonight. Mine printed okay, good. Oh,
throw it back on.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Elena wants to know if you draw all the girls that are on your
no
videos and website.
No. That the artist that I buy designs from is Karamfia, and it's Karamfila. And I buy from her. And I pay like a commercial license fee.
Elena said, if I'm asking too many questions, just tell me to go to bed.
No, absolutely not.
You're fine.
We might miss them, but please ask questions. I mean, you're definitely not asking too many questions. No such a thing, boss. No such a thing.
Elena said, have you ever thought about selling paper patterns or just digital? Are you talking to me or to Yvette?
Well, if you're asking me, if I'm being completely honest, it's a lot easier to sell a digital pattern. There's no shipping. People can just purchase it and then they get it right away. And I have no problem selling paper patterns. The only thing is, like, for me, it would incur quite a cost. I mean, I do obviously get my patterns printed for my project boxes, but it's cost effective because I know I'm selling 50 boxes, so I can have 50 of them printed out.
Yeah.
And it'll be a bit more cost effective. And now if I'm selling a paper pattern, I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but when given the option between paper pattern or PDF, I would much rather have a PDF because I can just save it to my computer and then I can use it all the time, anytime. And I don't have to worry about losing it. I don't have to worry about, just a whole lot of things. So I just feel like the PDF is the best way to go for paper piecing.
Yeah.
Like for this particular pattern, if I were selling this pattern, just to say, I feel like if you're selling the paper pattern, if the issue with people buying a pattern and wanting me to send them the paper pattern is because they can't print, then that means I'm looking at having to print 75 pages to send to somebody so that they have the whole pattern and all of the templates and everything. It Either way, I mean, somebody's going to have to go and either make their own patterns or I have to print them all out. And then you're
Yeah.
talking about a huge cost increase over PDF, and I just don't know that people would be willing to pay that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, and if people really want a paper pattern, they can always just get the PDF and print it out. I
Yeah.
mean, that's exactly what they would get from me anyway. It's not like it's going to be, a standard. I don't even remember what the standard size is really. It would have to be an 8.5 by 11 minimum size. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I look at it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that paper or for paper piecing, the patterns are much more conducive to PDFs.
Yeah.
And yours other ones that I've bought off of Etsy from other sellers, they're all been PDFs for paper piecing. So
Yeah.
now other people said they like to, like Karen said, she likes to, like books, she likes to hold them and touch them. For regular patterns, I like PDFs, but I do agree with you. I like paper ones too. But like Yvette was saying, it's a lot of people, especially nowadays, are fine with the PDFs, and then you can buy it and get it instantly. So, there's definitely much more want for PDF patterns, I think, now than there used to be.
Yeah.
And it can be quite expensive if you don't buy in bulk to print your patterns. So unless, like Yvette was saying, we have an order for 50 of them, if we go ahead and print 50 on our own, that's pretty expensive up front to not know if they're going to sell in our shops. And
Right.
neither of us have huge shops or a brick and mortar where we can just sell a lot of them. So yeah, I think for how small we are, PDFs make more sense. That being said, I've had a few of my printed. The one that's going to be in the Valentine project box is going to be printed. I printed off. I had my changing seasons that we did wall hanging printed, so it's a real pattern. So that was fun.
Yeah, I mean, I do put an actual pattern in my project box. Um, but it is an expense, and like you said, if it doesn't sell, because honestly, most people want a PDF. And so if it doesn't sell, then I'm sitting there with like X amount of patterns, and nobody buys them, and
Yeah,
it's for a small shop, that's just a huge expense.
it's a huge expense. Hi, Marie Han. Anita.
Hey guys.
And Lynn said, and how do you guesstimate how many you will need? You may purchase 50 and sell 20. Then what? Exactly. Exactly. Like I was saying, for like a big store like Missouri Star, they print theirs all the time, but they reach such a bigger audience, and they have such they have such a bigger base of customers that support them that we just don't have, and so they can print that many um, and probably sell them. So I'm like Karen. I do love to prefer books in book form, not ebooks, and I prefer patterns printed out. But I definitely see it from the other side as a pattern writer. So
And I do think that it's a lot different for FPP. It's
yeah, yeah,
um
definitely. I've actually never gone onto a website looking for an FPP pattern expecting it to be printed.
yeah, I mean, because there's so much more involved. Like my pattern, like an FPP pattern is never going to be like 4 pages, you know? Um so for me to print out even one pattern will typically cost me at least $5. I mean, and of course it depends on how many pages there are, but I'm never going to have like 4 pages. It's always going to be like definitely over 10. I mean, it's just, you're just never going to have that.
Yeah. Um, Hi, Lori. Lori Affairs stopped in.
Hi, Lori.
Oh, Pam said my mother-in-law said she wanted to reach her 100th birthday. She did, and she passed away 1 month later on December 31st, 6 years ago.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness. I'm glad she made it.
yeah. Emily is here said I prefer all my patterns PDF. I store them in Dropbox. Yeah.
That's where I have all
Yep.
mine too.
I'm getting to release my first pattern, Elena said. I like paper in addition to PDFs. Was going to print them and walk into quilt shops and ask, hey, do you want to sell my pattern? Haha.
You should like go to Checker.
Yeah. Hello, Julie's Creative Needle.
Hello.
Karen said, I can agree on the FPP. So many pages, but I do very little FPP. Just enjoy my regular piecing and enjoy sitting up in my bed reading them. Awesome. Yeah, I love to read like a paper book because I like the feeling of cuddling up in bed with a blanket and a book that I can turn the pages. I'm probably weird like that, but
If I tried to do that, I'd be asleep in 3 seconds. I used to do it though.
Oh, hi, Mary. Mary Weber's here. She said, hi, guys. Better late than never. Happy New Year.
Hey, Mary.
This is going to be one long chain of pieces. Hi, Melina. Hello, Julie Quilts.
Hello, everybody.
Brenda said, I'm with Yvette. If I go to bed, I'm asleep.
Yep.
Hello, Michelle. Michelle Cooper's here.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey, Maria. Maria Rodriguez from North Carolina is here.
Hey, Maria.
Amanda McDonald's here.
Hello.
Hey, Marla. How you doing? Hi, Donna. Happy New Year. Welcome, everybody that's coming in. Hi,
Happy to
Vicki
see all of y'all.
Sherry and Lori. If I missed your name, sorry. The names are going really fast. Hello, Kentucky lady.
Ooh, there's a Kentucky lady here.
Yep. Hi, Linda. Hi, Nanny Mae. Hi, Terry and Susan. Welcome, welcome. We are working on sewing our pieces. Well, I'm sewing pieces for the Friendship Star, and Yvette's paper piecing it. So that's what we're doing. And we are staying until midnight. So you guys can ring in the new year with us if you like. Hey, Peggy. Hey, Pat and Patricia. Hi, Linda.
Hello.
Hi, Elise and Tammy. Hello, guys. Hi, Laura. So for everybody just joining, we are sewing Yvette's pattern. You've got a friend. And we're just doing a little chatting.
That's it. Sewing.
Hi, June Billings. How are you?
Hello, June. Whoop.
Hi, Teresa. Teresa Louise is here.
Hey, Teresa.
Hey, Catherine. Oh, thanks, Nancy. Sorry, I'm missing names, guys. If you just came in, welcome. The words on my screen are about that big, so I'm having trouble reading them too. Because my computer's like way over there.
We're all like, we're old, guys.
I know.
Trying really hard to see what y'all are saying.
I know. Isn't that funny, Lynn? She said that Betty White would pass today when the name of the pattern is You've Got a Friend. Yeah.
I know. I thought about that.
Yeah. I think that's why everybody loved her, because she did feel like everybody's friend, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy New Year to all. Pray that it's better than last year. They were talking about using yoga mats under sewing machines to stop vibrating. Okay.
Huh.
I bet that would work.
Yeah, why not? I don't see why not.
Yeah. Brenda Foley said, have we started yet? Yep. Happy New Year to both of us. Thank you, Maria.
Thank you.
Oh, Kentucky Lady said, "You've Got a Friend" was my class song in high school graduation. Oh.
Where do I have? Oh, I could probably find one somewhere under here. Oh my goodness. You've got to be kidding me.
Hey, Linda Shepherd. Happy New Year. It's cheaper than one of the Martelli thingamajigs, the yoga mat. Probably. I do have one of the Martelli thingamajigs under my machine, and I love it. But yeah, a yoga mat, I'm sure, is a lot cheaper.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back. The heart is true. You're right. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew. Well, you would see the biggest gift would be and the corner will be in the room.
Oh, love that song.
I know.
Hi, Joyce and Molly. Happy New Year.
Hey guys.
Patricia said, "Can't get the download for the pattern." Did you go to Yvette's website and check out it's almost like you're doing an order, but you don't have to pay anything. Oh, yeah, Laura. Laura said she's sewing a new mask design. She said she can't believe she's still sewing these things. Yeah.
No kidding.
It's so funny because I made a lot of them when it first started, and at that time I was like, oh, they don't need to last that long. This will be over, and goodness, what, almost 2 years ago now?
Right. I think we all thought that.
Yeah.
You would see the biggest gift would be from me and the commentary say thank you for being me. See, now I'm gonna be singing the damn song all night.
I know.
Oh well, could be worse.
There's worse songs they have stuck in your head yet. It comes to me but won't load to my phone or email. Oh. Huh.
Did you try rebooting? Maybe.
Somebody said they were here from Augusta, Georgia. I missed who that was. I'm so sorry, but hello. The finished size of the block's 3 inches. The finished size of one block, which is going to look like this, is 9. Well, it's 9.5 inches unfinished. So it'll be 9 inches once it's in. Each one of these squares is 3.5 inches before you sew it in. They'll be 3 inches when they're done. Yeah, Golden Girls, we were talking about Betty White. I'm sure most of you have heard. She passed away today at 99 years old. Happy New Year, everybody.
And we'll have fireworks for her.
Yeah.
Just for her.
Just for her.
Yep.
It was funny because when we were talking about it earlier, my husband's like, did they say what she passed away from? And I was like, well, no, but she's 99.
Yeah. Well, I did see something that popped up on my computer that said,
preliminary things are saying she died of natural causes. And I was like, well, that's expected. So thankfully, that's it, you know?
Yeah.
I need to read more chat.
Regina Cole said, sing Big Butts. Maybe that'll help get it out of your head.
Oh, jeez. I'm going to follow up. Thank you for being a friend with I like big butts.
Jess Doty said she's been sewing her winter box tonight. Awesome. The finished blocks are 9 inches. Yes, they are 9 inches when they're finished. They will be 9.5 before you put them in the quilt.
Yep.
Happy New Year's Eve, Lisa Marie.
Hi, Lisa Marie.
Eric said, yeah, natural causes. Yeah. At 99. B. Athens said she's sewing her temperature quilt tonight. Awesome.
Hey, Auntie Barb. I can't wait to see when you're done.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to post us a photo in the jelly beanies.
You could sing Baby Shark.
I don't even know Baby Shark. Thank God.
Yeah.
That to you,
You're
Steph.
lucky. That's all me. Like
I was gonna say that's gonna be you. I'm gonna let you sing Baby Shark.
If my son, my 4-year-old son was here, he would sing it for you. That's like his favorite. That and We Wish You a Merry Christmas. He sings those all the time.
Okay, who was singing Old MacDonald the other night?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, that was
you.
Yeah, that was Luke. Yeah.
That was Luke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's my singer. For sure. What time do we ladies have? We are at 11:08 right now. That means it's getting close to wine time.
The night is young.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I'm gonna have to leave some of my wine for the ball. I'm gonna have to go get some coffee.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Somebody said Betty White lived through so many leap years. She probably, if you count those days, is probably already 100.
There you go.
And you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Travel down the road and back again.
Your
heart is true, you're a pal I did on.
Mm-hmm.
And if you threw a party, you would see the biggest gift would be for me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being.
Thankfully, at least they won't be able to recognize that song.
You're so funny.
The Simpsons will never pick it up.
We want to hear Baby Shark. We need Luke.
We're subduing the creature.
Yeah.
Wait, is that Keith?
That's Keith.
Keith, you're on a girl video.
He came to visit.
Oh, I know. I got to clean up my language then.
Well, you have to sing Baby Shark now.
They want to hear Baby Shark. And I was
I'm not the singer of the group. That's Luke.
I was like, we need Luke.
Dude, you walked in. You have to sing Baby Shark now.
I would have had Luke down here, but earlier he was throwing. I came down and he threw a massive fit. He was not happy. So I was like, oh, I guess that's not going to happen.
Yeah, not good, right?
No. I mean, he had he had a pretty big temper tantrum for about a half hour.
Yeah, he's cool.
All right, there's my first one.
Oh, so pretty.
Numero
I love it.
uno. Okay, great. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, well, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, "Thank you for being a friend."
Yay.
Sorry, I'm gonna sing it all night now.
No,
Y'all,
I
y'all
love
are
it.
in trouble.
Mary said, love the pink. Is that Tula's pink? Yes.
Yes, that is unicorn poop.
Yes. Tammy Davidson said, Steph, I just subscribed to your channel. Oh, thank you.
That's so sweet of you.
Susan
Everybody
said,
likes subbies.
oh, yeah. Susan said, I wish for a wonderful new year full of caring and kindness. Yes.
Me too. I'm with you, girly.
Mm-hmm. Kindness matters for sure. Teresa Louise said, I think I would be Blanche.
I don't know. You would be Blanche. I'm shocked, honestly, to hear you say that. I really am.
That Teresa would be? Yeah.
Yes. I don't know why, but that just shocks me. I would
Well,
not
if
have
you
said
had
that.
to pick one of the characters that you think you are most like, Blanche, Rose. Oh my goodness, what was the other one's name?
I'm terrible at names. Don't ask me to remember.
The people help. Dorothy.
Dorothy, yeah. Gosh, I don't know. Honestly, I probably would be more like Blanche.
Yeah, I could see that.
I would be Blanche with no follow through.
Yeah.
I definitely would. I would just do the flirting.
Oh, and Sophia. Sophia's the older, the grandma, the mom.
I don't think I'm that salty.
No,
I mean,
she's very salty.
Yeah, I don't think I am.
Yeah.
Not the way she was, for sure.
No, I think I'm probably most like Dorothy, like the sensible.
Yep.
Now you got two eyes looking at me.
I know. Now he's staring at me while I'm sewing.
No pressure. No pressure.
Oh, thanks, Tammy. She said, I've been watching you all for months, years now. You all have fabulous content. I truly enjoy. I just don't make the lives very often, but watch all your replays.
Aww.
That is very nice.
Timmy, Bobammy, Banana Rama, Bobammy, a beat by Mammy. We love Tammy.
Eric Oda's here. He said, maybe I would be Sophia. Picture it, a 6'6" dude in a dress.
I could picture that.
He's like the extreme opposite of Sophia. She was like so short and tiny. Yeah, and he's like so tall. I had them confused, Teresa said. I meant Dorothy. Okay, that makes a lot more sense for you.
Okay.
That makes a lot more sense for you, Teresa. Yeah.
Listen, I was going to take her word for it. Nobody knows Teresa like Teresa knows herself. So,
yeah. You can make us one.
Mm-hmm.
Brat 46 said I would have to be Sophia. Hi, Kay. Kay Grab said Happy New Year's.
Hello, Kay.
Aw. Anne Marie said, my best friend, that's our standing thing between us. She's Dorothy. Her mom, she's 88, is Sophia, and I'm Rose. Aw. How fun. Hi, Trish. Shirley Kessinger said, Eric, that painted a picture. I'm not sure will go away anytime soon. That's funny.
Oh, Steph, I forgot to tell you about this. So I was looking at my calendar and realizing how close it is for me to be going to Judy Niemeyer's retreat, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And I realized that I did not have a flight yet. And I was like, oh. So I go on there, and now she's in Montana in this little town called Kalispell. I don't know if it's tiny, but it sounds little. Anyway,
Yeah.
so they're like, fly into Kalispell. Okay, so the first, I always try American Airlines first because Jim has frequent flyer miles from work, and I use them. So I go in there, and it's telling me that it's going to take 80,000 miles. We don't have that many yet. So I'm like, okay. So then I said, well, just convert it into dollars. And I was like, the ticket was like $1,800.
Oh my
And I was
goodness.
like, oh.
Wow.
I was like, I can't pay $1,800. It's crazy. And so I went, I was looking on Alaska Airlines. I looked on Delta Airlines. I looked everywhere, and it was all like really expensive. And so I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm like, okay, so I'm going to have to obviously not fly into this little airport because it's way too expensive.
Yeah.
So the nearest airport after that was Missoula. Yeah, and it's like about an hour and a half away, right?
Uh-huh.
So I started looking into those flights. Well, listen, I ended up having to book with Delta for like $700. There was like nothing else. And now I have to rent a car. And Jim's like, wait, you're going to Montana in February. He says, you better rent a 4-wheel drive.
You better rent a car with 4-wheel drive, girl.
And I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, I better start looking for my June tickets right now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I just couldn't believe it. I was like,
Wow.
I was like flabbergasted.
Oh, Mona said it's a nice town. It's near Glacier National Park.
Yeah.
Cool.
It sounds really nice. I'm excited to go.
Maria said, thank you for the live stream New Year's. It's wonderful to start the new year with friends. That's what we thought.
That's what we thought.
Be careful. The road conditions can be bad. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I even looked into like what it would cost me to take an Uber.
Oh.
An Uber would be like $300.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And that's probably if you could even find an Uber who would want to drive you over to, because they have to drive back.
And Marie said, have lots of warm clothes. It's below freezing there now. My daughter had to go buy a new wardrobe. Oh, goodness.
Okay. That sounds good to me because,
Yeah, you like the cold.
It's like 25 degrees here, and I'm like in a short sleeve shirt and a little jacket. People think I'm crazy. I mean, I get cold, don't get me wrong, but just not often.
Yeah. Catherine Jolson said they don't have any snow there yet, where she's at.
Okay.
Becky said, I've been long arming this afternoon, finished the quilt with no problems.
Poopy-doo.
Awesome. Brenda said the main roads are fine. So
Oh,
don't
that's
take
good
any
to
side votes. Eric Oda said, my goal in 2022 is to visit Glacier National Park. Awesome.
Come in February, I'll say, hey.
Yeah. I can't wait to see some pictures that you might take.
That I might take.
I'm going to force you to take.
Yeah, if I don't have you and Christy there to remind me that I'm supposed to be taking pictures.
Yeah.
Yvette, you're a vlogger. Oh, right.
Oh, Lynn said they're calling for snow in Indiana tomorrow. Good. Maybe we'll finally get some because we're right behind you. My kids have been dying for snow. We've really not had any
That's
to
more
speak
than
of this
me.
year. Yeah. Yeah, but it melted right away, so they didn't get to like play in it or anything.
Yeah.
So. Oh, Eric said February I want to go to QuiltCon.
Oh, yeah, we were going to go.
Yeah.
That was the week before that I was going to Judy Niemeyer. So then whenever they turned us down for having a booth, we were just like, okay, forget it. We're not going.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Wherever Sherry Harris is, she said 7 degrees there today, severe weather tomorrow, and possibility of snow on Sunday. That's all kind of crazy.
Yeah. It's funny, they were saying that we're going to have snow on Sunday, but like when I went out to, outside this afternoon or tonight, really, it was like almost 50 degrees. I was like, what?
Yeah. It's 50 here right now, which is like.
I know, isn't it crazy?
It's crazy for Ohio in the winter. I mean, usually
Here
it's cold
too.
and snowy and yeah.
I mean, I think you guys probably get more cold and more snow, but it's always like that here too. And it's been crazy a year. It's like it's cold and then it gets to like 50. And you're like, what?
Yeah. Oh no. People are saying there's getting severe weather again in Kentucky. I hope y'all don't get any more tornadoes.
Peanut butter?
Huh?
Did you say someone's name is Peanut Butter?
No. I said they're getting more severe weather. Somebody said they're getting more severe weather in Kentucky. I said I hope they don't get any more tornadoes.
Oh, I thought you said somebody's name and that you said peanut butter. Never mind. Just
That's
carry on.
You're funny. Michigan is supposed to have snow Saturday night. Okay, so you all in Indiana or Michigan are saying that, so we should have some because I'm right next to y'all in Ohio.
I'm not next to y'all, but y'all can still send it over here.
I'll blow it after it comes through. I'll blow it your way.
Okay. Okay, good.
Somebody said, drink on, party on, peanut butter. Ooh, thank you. My husband brought the good stuff. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Hello.
Gotta get the real conversation started.
That was the glass I was looking for, except, my cat lady glass. I can't find that darn thing.
Aw.
I know I had it at Thanksgiving.
Colorado Springs, no snow. They need snow to put the fires out for sure. That's crazy. We've been watching those fires on Dorlin on the news.
Who has fires?
Out in Colorado, they've got some horrible fires that have like leveled entire towns and stuff.
Oh my gosh. That's terrible.
What'd you say?
Yeah, because they had 100-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get me one. Keith said, I need a big monitor to see you guys, all your conversations. I'm like, yeah, you can buy me one.
This is the very small amount of scraps that I have from using AccuQuilt. Just saying.
Nice. You cutting more fabric now?
No, I just came over to get a piece of washi tape.
Ah.
Because I sewed the wrong piece of fabric down, so I had to tear it off, and it kind of tore my paper a little bit. So I'm putting a little piece of washi tape just to help it stay together.
Did you see the huge snowfall last week or so in Lake Tahoe? Yes. The weather's so strange.
I have not seen anything ever. I
Christine
never know what's
said,
going on.
hi, Keith. Christine said her brother's name is, that's also her brother's name.
Is he already gone?
No, he's right here.
Oh, okay. I heard the doors closing.
Oh, that was Christopher, my oldest son. He came down to ask if they could have some Cheetos. We let the oldest two, they're watching movies upstairs.
Awesome.
Now that the little ones are settled in. Del Marie said, my glass says, stitch a little, sip a little. Perfect.
Sip a little, sip a lot. Never mind.
If I sip a little too much, then I might be picking. Or your husband could read the comments. There you go. You could read the comments and tell me what people are saying. He just looked at me like, no.
I am no one's secretary.
Well, you would see the biggest gift would be for me. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again.
Clear's day in Henderson, Nevada. High 48, low 20. You're actually colder than us. That's crazy. Lynn said he's a good sport to even come down and spend time with you. There you go, honey. You got a compliment. He is a good sport.
I'm going to make a little cardboard cutout of Jim and stick him on the side of me.
There you go. What time is it where we are? It is 11:28 right now, and Yvette and I are in the same time zone. So,
yep.
They're saying, Yvette, can you raise your camera so we can see your face? We can only see your chin.
Oh, I thought you wanted to watch me sew. No problem. Your wish is my command.
Ooh, that's cold. Mary said we will have some snow tonight and -15 wind chill. Buffy said, good thing you got your bra on.
Me? Or
yeah, I guess.
Stephanie?
No, I think you, because you lifted the camera now.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Dorlyn said, I just finished my first Dresden plate. They're bigger than I thought. Awesome. Elena said, Yvette, maybe that's why you're happy all the time, since you don't watch the news, because she said the news is depressing.
I really don't watch the news. The only reason I knew about Betty White was Jim came and told me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't hear, I really never know what's in the news. I wait for y'all to say something, and I'm like, what happened?
I know, it's funny, because there's times when I've talked to you about stuff, and you're like, oh when did that happen?
No. Well, I always tell everybody the funniest thing to me was that I had no idea. I knew nothing about COVID-19. Nothing. I had no clue anything was going on. And I went to a quilt market, and the lady was like, wait, was it quilt market? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Or it might have been Quilt Con. I don't know. But anyway, I'm picking up all my credentials, and I had signed up to get to have a commemorative pin. And she says, "Oh, we're not going to get the pins, since nothing's coming overseas, and we give you this credit, and you can go and get a T-shirt or something, but whatever, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh, what's going on overseas?" And she says, "I don't even think they were calling it COVID-19 yet, or like it just." Or maybe it was. I honestly, like, I have no idea. And so she starts talking about this virus and that everybody's dying and nothing's coming from China and blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh my god! I'm like, what? He's like, how do you not know about this? And I'm like, dude, I haven't the slightest idea. I mean, I've been through everything. I've flown over. I've like no clue that anything is going on. This lady was like, you need to get off from under a rock. And I was like, okay.
That must have been the Quilt Con right before everything. Like
It must have been QuiltCon, because it was like right after that, like they canceled everything.
Yeah.
That was like the last thing industry I got to do. Well, it wasn't even industry, it's QuiltCon, but still. Yeah. And she was just like, I can't believe you don't know about any of this. I was like, well, quite frankly, I don't know either, but
Janet said she would love to sew along with us, but today it's so hot here in Australia, high 40s. So is that Celsius?
Yes, that's Celsius. So that's
So
like,
how hot
that's
is that?
like 90. It's in the 90s.
Oh, yeah, that's hot.
I remember there was one day in Australia when it was like 45 degrees or something like that. Oh my gosh, it was in the hundreds, and like nobody has air conditioning, especially like in Sydney, just like on the harbor and everything, because everything's just open and the air comes in. But when there's like no cool air, it was so flipping hot. I remember. Yeah, it can get hot.
I remember you telling me there wasn't a lot of air conditioning, so yeah.
Yeah, that took a while to get used to, but you get used to it,
Julie Eeks is here. She said, just dropped in and I see other people are big New Year's Eve partiers watching two women sew. Right? This is how quilters celebrate New Year's Eve.
That's right. I am almost done with a bottle of wine. I mean, I'm just saying. I am going to have to.
It's 104 degrees, she said. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah, it's warm.
That's warm. Somebody said they're hearing fireworks. Cool. Sharon Olive said she's sewing too. Awesome.
Yay.
Too cold to go out and party, said Sandra. Not you all, just cheaper going out. Marla said it's better than watching the dumb sci-fi movie my husband has on. That's funny.
And if you threw a party, invited everybody. You would see the biggest gift of such good sense.
We're gonna be singing that in our sleep.
Yep. I'm a dream of Betty.
I know.
I'm telling you, I just can't be sad. I think that she had an amazeballs life. I just.
Yeah. She did. And she went a good way if she, passed in her sleep, natural causes.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Yep. Somebody said better than watching a ball fall over in New York. It's the same thing year after year. Yep.
Oh my goodness. Have you ever been to it like live?
No, Keith has, but I have not.
Yeah, don't do it.
That's what he said.
Oh my gosh. First of all, I got pickpocketed. Secondly, well, it was my fault. To be honest, it was my fault because I'm not stupid. I've been to New York. And the one time that I went, I brought my little sister and we went to see Wicked. And we were kind of like running late getting to the show.
Uh-huh.
And so when we got inside, I took my little wallet because I kept everything in this little bitty wallet. It was like this big.
Oh, goodness.
So I took it and I dropped it in the outside pocket. Everybody say it already. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I dropped it in the outside pocket of my backpack, thinking, okay, I'm going to move it obviously to my backpack once we sit down. Well, we sat down and then here's the show started. We're looking at the thing and she's all excited. But I completely forgot about it. And so as soon as we got out of the show, it was packed and everybody's now trying to get to where you watch the ball drop, where you can't just walk through the city. There's like 40 million people there. And
Yeah.
so everybody's cordoned off and you have to go with everyone. Like there's like this little, okay. And so I felt somebody jostling me, but I kept thinking that it was because there's a million people in the street. Right.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, it's just in my head. I was like, something's not right. And then I pulled my backpack forward and they had taken my wallet.
Oh.
Now, I didn't have a bunch of money. I only had maybe like $40, but had my driver's license, my Discover card, my tickets for us to get back to Connecticut. And so since they had all of that, I couldn't even buy tickets, right? So Jim, who had stayed in Connecticut, had to take the train into the city to come and get us.
Oh no!
Because there was no way for me to get home. Yeah, it was a wonderful night. It was so wonderful going to the city for New Year's. It was amazing. I would recommend it to everyone. Yeah, and I was flying to Louisiana like in the next couple of days or something. So now I didn't have a driver's license, and Hurricane Katrina had just happened, so I couldn't even get my birth certificate because all of the, all of the record centers and everything, they were all flooded out, so you couldn't get your. Oh my goodness! Like my dad had to call.
Oh.
You have no idea. You have no idea. It turned into like this out of the world. You like, I can't believe the backlash of all of this.
What a nightmare.
Yeah. And really, it was like you could hardly see anything. And you were like so crowded into everybody. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm glad that I did it once. But if anybody ever asked me if I would recommend they go, I would say no.
Yeah. So this is what I have after all the chain piecing.
Woo! Yay!
Whole bunch of half square triangles that I just got to cut apart and iron.
Amazing.
Looks like a banner. It's kind of cute.
Is that all 25 of them?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome.
Well, with the exception of a couple, because I must have miscounted my white because I've got a few left over, so I need to cut a little bit more. But
Oh, okay. That's pretty darn close, though.
yeah.
All right. Well, I'm right at about half a bottle of wine, so I've got to go pee. I'll be right back.
They love the city, but not at the holidays. Yeah. Oh, all the businesses are boarded up. They're prepared for a riot. Mary, where's that at? Which pattern? I went to Yvette's site and couldn't find it. Now the fun part, trim them up. Yeah. Take them apart and trim them up. Nancy Guest said, I don't watch the news, and when I heard them talk about COVID, I thought they were talking about beer. Because they called it the corona, you know. Yeah. Terry said, where's the pattern? I went to a vet site and couldn't find it. Do you have the ability to like throw it in the chat on your site or on YouTube or?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because it's a PDF. So you're going to theyvetterenee.com, and then on that loading page, like on the landing page, you'll see right there, one of the categories says freebies. If you click on that, then you'll see the, you've got a friend pattern. So I don't know if I type something right here, if it goes everywhere or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I'm going to put it in the chat on my feed in YouTube. Oh, there you go. Now everybody should be able to see it because it went from my feed into the.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Go over there, buddy. Go over there. I know.
So if you're on my YouTube, you should be able to see it. Actually, let me hop over to Yvette too, just in case.
Are you getting it, or do you need me to go do it?
Nope, I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to put it in both of ours.
Okay,
there
perfect.
We go. Okay, there you go, guys. The link to her shop, right where the pattern's at, where you can grab it from, is perfect. In both YouTubes now. So, yeah.
Thank you, Steph.
You're welcome. Christine said, I found the free pattern, no problem, and also placed an order. Awesome.
What?
I know Yvette surely appreciates that.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew. You would see the biggest gift would be for me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend.
Okay, we're all waiting with bated breath. Where is the riot?
Where's the what?
Somebody said that the city was all boarded up because they were expecting a riot, and I don't know if she put in the rest of her message where that's at. So we're all kind of waiting.
What city? New York City?
I don't know.
Oh.
Lynn said she'll be dancing by the time she finishes the wine. She's talking about you.
Well, I'm trying to like, now that Stephanie said something about having wine when the ball drops, I'm like, well, maybe I should go get a coffee and save the wine for a second.
Or you can just open another bottle.
That's the only bottle of that I've got, though.
Oh, darn. Oh, New York City. Really?
Huh. I had not heard that. Of course, not surprising.
Hmm.
Every New Year's Eve, like, there was no riot when I was there.
Talk to my cousin about that.
Well, that's not fun. You know, New Year's Eve is supposed to be fun.
That's right.
Nobody needs a stupid riot. I don't know what's wrong with people. Just go and have fun, for goodness sakes. Even if you are standing on top of everybody else. All right.
Hello, Tiffany. Tiffany's Quilting Life is here.
Hey, Tiff.
The world is crazy right now.
Yep.
I was talking to somebody about this the other day, and unfortunately, I don't think we're ever going to go back to what we used to call normal. We're going to have to find a new normal. And until we do, things are going to be crazy.
I remember whenever we started saying the new normal, everybody was like, stop saying that. It's like, now it's like, well, guess what? That's what it really is, though.
That's what it's going to be. I mean, we're never going to go back to the way things were. Yeah.
You know.
Oh, somebody said, I saved the jar of homemade bay leaves that I got for Christmas for tonight. Nice.
Wow. You know, I had a friend at work who told me that she was going to come to my house and make me espresso martinis. Well, she ain't showed up yet. I'm just saying.
Espresso martini. That sounds interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
I was like, I told her, I was like, I don't think I really like martinis. I don't really know. And she's like, well, because I think I asked her, like, if it was made with gin or something. I don't know that I would be a big gin fan. I think it smells kind of funny. But she was like, she goes, no, they're vodka martinis. And I was like, well, you come on over and I'll give it a go. But she hadn't shown up yet, so I don't know. Somehow I think that she was just kind of playing along.
Yeah.
I was serious. I was like, come on over, make a martini. I'm there.
Laura said you need to stay up 3 more hours with us West Coast folk.
That's what Jim was like. Are you gonna stay with the people in California until midnight? I was like, no. Sorry. I said, I don't think I can hang that long.
You know, So yeah is doing their like New Year thing tomorrow. They're starting at 3 our time and going to 3 a.m. And I was like, that's not happening for me.
Yeah. Well, at least there's 3 of them, right? And they can like all take turns or something.
Yeah. Well, they're you know, they'll end at midnight their time, so it's not so bad. But I was like, 3 a.m. Whew.
Plus, they're young.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. They're in their 20s, so yeah. We got 20 plus years on them.
I'm usually, you know, like up that late anyway, but I'm working and I'm, you know, don't have makeup on and I'm not having to entertain people, so it's a little different.
Yeah.
Just a tad bit.
Okay, Sharon said, I need to make 28 half square triangles that finish at 5 inches. How big does the square need to be to make 2 at a time? So the way I figure that, there's like a formula. I think it's like 5/8 or something you add, but I just always add an inch and trim down.
It's always better to trim down. No doubt. Yep.
So there's like, if you want exact, there's some sort of, you can find it online. I think it's, you add 5/8, but honestly, I'm a trim down kind of girl because why cut it that close?
Oh my goodness. So, amen, brother Ben. I would make it an inch.
Yeah.
Forget it.
So I always do, if you need 5-inch finished and you're trying to make 2, I always do 6 inches, then do the 1/4 inch on either side of the center line, and then just trim them down to 5 inches to 5 inches.
Yep. That's what I would do too.
Yeah. Add 7/8. That's what it is. I couldn't remember if it was 5/8 or
7/8. You're right. That's it.
Okay. Yep. A bunch of people just posted that, but I just go for the whole inch. Why not?
I just do an inch. Yep. Me too. I don't, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like for me, if you go and you look at my pattern where I think for the sashing, I was all precise, 3.5 by 9.5. Girl, I don't do that either. I do 4 by 10 and then I'll cut it down because, well, actually, no, I'll do the 3.5, but the lengthwise, I always do 10 because my blocks never turn out the right size. And so I'd much rather have it a little bit bigger and then trim it down than
Yeah.
have it too short or something, because then you can't make up too short.
Yeah.
You know?
No, you can't. That's why I'd rather trim down. Yep.
I'm a trim downer too, just like you. Yep.
Yep. Oh, thank you, Mimi. She said we both look beautiful.
Oh, what a
That's
sweetheart.
so nice of you. Oh, Shelly said 10 minutes till New Year. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
So if you guys are doing it the same way I am, this is what your pile of triangles is going to look like. Yeah.
Steph, we didn't plan anything for New Year's.
You want to sing or something at New Year's?
What do you want to sing?
I don't know.
Don't say Old Lang Syne, because I don't know how to sing that damn thing. Ain't no way.
Somebody said that chain piecing saves a lot of time. Yes, it does. That's why I like to do this. So I've got my every half square triangle need for the whole project right here. So
Yep. That's the way to go.
I just need to go get a little bit more white fabric so I can finish these triangles. I miscalculated. I guess I miscounted the white. Okay. We are using spoons and banging on pots. Oh, okay.
Well, I think Jim might have gone to bed. I'm gonna have to go and check.
Oh, so you can't, no banging over there.
Well, not over here.
Yeah.
I'll probably have to shut the door if y'all start banging on pots. I mean, it's okay. You know, he wouldn't mind, but probably not very nice.
Yeah. Ouch. Oh my goodness.
You all right, hon?
Yeah, I just tripped over something. That's why I gotta clean my space.
You should see the path that I have to cut through just to get to the toilet. I got like 6 inches across.
Oh,
I can like walk through boxes.
oh, geez.
Okay. And if you threw a party, you invited everyone you knew. You would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attachment say, thank you for being a friend.
Yay.
Sorry, I'm never gonna stop now. It's just
That's okay.
Thanks for being a friend for like 3 hours straight. People can be like,
That's okay. It's fun.
I sign up for this. Moments
Yeah.
make ears bleed.
That's why we're singing it and talking about it, Mimi. Yeah, we knew Betty White passed away. Oh, wow. Del Marie said, I'm in California and the neighbor's already blowing off M80s. Seriously?
Oh my gosh.
You guys got a few hours to go yet.
We used to live next door to this policeman, and he would like fire them off all the time. Remember the first time he did, almost had a heart attack. I was just like,
goodness.
I thought somebody had like shot somebody. I mean, it was crazy loud.
Yeah. I just had pizza, and now I'm going to have strawberry cheesecake, said Teresa Louise. Nice.
Oh, my goodness.
You're having a good old feast over there.
Hello.
Jumping on real quick, Kathy's Quilts and Crafts to wish everybody a Happy New Year. Thank you, hon.
Hi, Kathy.
Hope you're doing well.
So happy you passed by.
Okay, somebody asked me for the sizes of the traditional piece. I'll tell you guys one more time, and then I will put the sizes also underneath the video if you guys like replay it or whatever, if you want to sew this later. And you can get Yvette's pattern to get the sashing and borders and all that, because I don't have all that. So, because that's the same whether you're traditionally piecing or FPP. So for the traditional piecing, to make this block, you need 4 of these outside squares. All 4 are 3.5 inches. Your center square, the printed piece, is 3.5 inches. For your half square triangles, you need 2 4.5 inch background squares and 2 printed squares to make 4 half square triangles. Okay? And then you'll get a star like that. Yes, and it's 9.5 inches unfinished, 9 inches finished. So when you put your squares together, your half square triangles, make sure you trim them to 3.5 inches before you put them in the block. What do I use for my design wall? This is basically a big piece of thick felt, but you can use batting. I've heard a lot of people say you can get one of those inexpensive tablecloths from like Walmart that have the fuzzy side, like the vinyl on one side and the fuzzy on the other, that works.
Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
What's the matter?
I just threw all my papers on the floor. Keep going.
Oh
It's fine. It's just paper.
no. We got 3 minutes to go.
It's like, should we stop for a moment?
I'm wondering if I should ask Amazon product to count us down to midnight when we get there.
Let me see. Where should I be able to find that? Amazon Prime?
Not sure.
I'm just going to go into my thingy-bob here.
Teresa said 1 minute. Woo-hoo. Husband, can you reach this?
Hmm.
Can you reach that for me?
At the tall.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, I got the New York City.
Awesome. Oh, I can see the ball.
$14, $13, $12, $11, $10, $9, $8, $7, $6, $5, $4, $3, $2, $1. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Stephanie, you are so flippin' cute, I swear to God. Happy New Year, everybody!
Happy New Year!
Well, it's our Happy New Year. I know, it's not everybody. Oh my goodness, my little sister's here! Hi, T! I
Hi!
love you too! Oh my goodness. Thank you for coming.
Oh, I hear all the fireworks.
I should have picked up a little hat.
I know. Look at my little hat.
You should have told me. I would have gone to the store, got a little hat.
It's pink and everything.
I know we all want her little hat. New York.
Happy New Year, everybody.
T, give everybody a kiss. Of course, T still has an hour to go. She's in Louisiana.
Oh, yeah.
New York.
The ones that aren't there yet are saying almost Happy New Year.
King of the hill. Oops, I'm doing the wrong one. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. Make it there, I can make it anywhere except to you, New York, New York. Woo!
Yay!
I want to be in the city, never sleeps. See, if I had been right there for the New York thing, it would have been fine. Woo! We're gonna make a brand new start of it, Steph.
Yay!
Yes.
Yay!
It's up to you, New York, New York. All right, so even if it's not midnight in your house, you can go to bed. Oh my God. I want the flippin' hat. I mean, seriously, like I would wear that hat every day of the year.
Raise your glass, girl. Happy New Year. Here's to a good one.
I love all you guys. Thank you for coming and spending New Year's with us.
And all the fun quilty things we're going to do in 2022.
That's right. We're making plans.
So excited.
We're making plans. We're taking names. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. This is fun.
So fun.
We're going to have to do it every year now. You know that, right?
I know.
That's it. You're my date every year.
Eric said, sorry, I don't have the glass, but I got the full bottle.
There
Cheers
you go.
to that, Eric.
Dude, that's even better. What? Like, seriously. It's on the E. I'm done.
Oh.
That's my favorite.
Oh, that's so good.
Yes. Mmm.
Good night, Peggy. Thank you.
Hi, Peggy.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We're going to keep on sewing, or at least I am for a little bit. I think Yvette is too.
Yep, we're going to keep sewing.
Because I know there's a lot of you that it's not even midnight yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I can stay up for the California New Year's, but you know.
Yeah.
My alarm went off at 6:30 this morning, so I did have that half-hour nap, though. That was nice.
That's good.
It was nice.
Oh, Eric said, I love that wine.
Oh, you know it? Excellent.
Aurora said, this is the best New Year's I've had in a long time. Yay.
Oh, awesome.
We're too old to go out and party. We make our own party at home.
Dude, I'm sitting here sewing, drinking wine, and hanging out with y'all. That's like the best New Year's as far as I'm concerned.
Yep. Are you asleep? Oh. Happy New Year,
Sarah?
No, Keith.
Oh, Keith? You thought he fell asleep in that what racket we were just making? I didn't know if Jim was sleeping or what.
Oh,
No idea.
Ken here. I've enjoyed watching you both. It's been fun. Robin Bright. Thank you for coming.
Netta says, I forget how much energy I don't have yet, but I'm getting there. Think I'm done with the project for the night. No worries, sweetheart. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
I'm so glad all you guys were here with us.
Oh, yeah.
Heather says her kids are still watching Pokemon.
Oh, wow.
Good night, Judy. I'm not sure who 1914 Quilty is, but thank you for showing up because we wouldn't have had such a great night if you guys weren't all here with us. So thank you so much. Elena says she's been here for so long she already needs snacks.
Ooh, get us snacks. We need some too.
Doris Hill says she's been watching all night, just got her phone charged. So hi, y'all, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Dora.
Peggy's going to another sew-in at 1 a.m.
Oh, wow. We're not the only sewing fools on New Year's.
Apparently not.
Karen says, Happy New Year. I still have 3 hours to go.
That's
hey,
awesome.
girls, is it more relaxing to sew with wine?
Well,
yeah.
I've taken it pretty slow. So it's not like, I've got this much of the bottle left.
It's fun to make videos with wine. We've done that before.
Netta said she's going to watch us until she passes out.
Aww.
That's meditation right there. I have to say.
Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Good night, Diana said. Thank you for coming.
Good night, sweetie.
Wanda said, I have wine and ice cream.
I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, where's she at? I can hear people over here firing off firecrackers.
I just heard fireworks, yeah.
Yeah. Smudgy's probably in the basement. Poor guy.
Well, we just heard a crash upstairs on the first floor, and it's not our kid, so I think it was probably a cat because of their fireworks. Yeah.
They're getting better though. Like last year, I don't think anybody ran down to the basement, but we were all with them, so it was a little bit different.
Uh-huh.
I don't know where Jim is, but I'm not with them, so I don't know if, they're by themselves, if they get more freaked out. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And I didn't see little Sweetie tonight. I'm not sure if it's because of crowds or I have no idea. But Jim has been like working from home for like the past couple weeks. And so he usually gets to see her and feed her every night. So I actually haven't seen her in a bit, but she's been here. It's just Jim feeds her before I get here. So I haven't seen her. But tonight, I don't think she showed up.
Maybe it's all the noise and stuff going on.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it probably is. Yeah. She gets a little spooked.
Have a good night, Dee. Thank you for coming by.
Thanks, Dee. Happy New Year's, Nancy Gus.
Yeah. Teresa said, are we staying on 3 more hours? No.
No. Oh my goodness.
I love you guys and I would love to, but oh wow. Like,
yeah, no.
I did get about an hour nap today, but I've been up since early.
Yeah.
And Yvette worked today and she was up early, so I don't think we can make it that long, even if we wanted to.
Yeah, and I have some stuff that I have to do before I can go to bed, so no. Thankfully, I did eat dinner before we came on here. Usually before lives and stuff, I don't.
Yeah.
But since we weren't starting until 9:30, I thought, no, I better eat something. So I'm not starving, but I definitely have a few things I have to do before I go to bed. So
yeah. Amy C said, hey guys, I know I'm late, but I made it before you entered the live. Yeah, we're still going to be here for a little bit. Hey,
that's
welcome.
it. We're still sewing a little.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'll be able to stay for like another hour or nothing, but yeah, we're still here.
Yeah.
We're still here.
Donna Sendelay said, Happy New Year, Yvette and Steph. Thank you.
Hi, Donna.
Aw. Wanda said, I have 2 busy kittens that need a new home. Anyone live in Georgia? They were dumped in the park near me. Oh
my goodness. Like, I would totally take them if I was there.
Yeah.
I absolutely would. I wouldn't even ask Jim. I've been trying to talk you into letting me get another cat, right?
Yeah.
You got a kitten. And so like there was somebody posted on Facebook. Was it Facebook? I think it was Facebook. It wasn't like anybody I knew, but I follow a lot of like cat groups. And so there was like this lady who had posted a picture and she was like, this isn't all of our cats, but here's some of them, right? And so she's naming all the cats and in the front row, the back row and all that. I said, Jim, these people have 15 cats. There's no reason why we can't have another cat. And he's like, how'd they get all those cats in one picture? And I'm like, they're all in the window. And I like turned it to him and he's like, oh, okay. So somebody went outside and made them come to the window.
Aww.
And I was like, he goes, how many cat litter boxes do they have? And I was like, I don't know.
Have to be a lot, yeah. How many do you have with 4?
I only have 2.
Okay.
I mean, the every time I go to the vet, he always tells me, you're supposed to have 1 for each cat plus 1 additional. I was like, well, that ain't never gonna happen. Where am I gonna put 5 litter boxes? I mean, I was just like, we keep it clean. It's not, we clean it every day. And now, like I was telling you, we just got Pretty Litter. I'm hoping that I can switch it over tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then see how we like it. It's very light because they sent me, because I get 4 boxes at a time. You go on like a subscription kind of thing, right?
Okay, yeah.
And so I am set up to get 4 bags every 3 weeks. And I did that just because we like it to be pretty clean, and so does Smudgy. Like Smudgy's the most picky of everybody. And so, no doubt, I don't blame him. So we're going to have 4 boxes 4 bags every 3 weeks. And apparently you don't, all you do is like scoop the poop out. but the crystals soak all of the tinkle up, and it's supposed to like take all of the smell out, like, so you don't have
Oh,
that ammonia smell, right?
yeah.
So we'll see. Listen, I haven't even started yet, so nope. I'm not saying that it's perfect. I have no clue. I haven't even used it yet, but I have it, and hopefully I can get it all set up tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd
So
be interested to hear how that works.
yeah, and I'll absolutely let y'all know what I think.
Yeah.
But I think if Nancy Gus is still here, I think she uses it,
Okay.
and yeah. So we'll see. I'll let y'all know for sure. And we'll see how the cats like it too. I mean, because I guess if they hate it, I mean, you can't keep that because they hate it. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
Barbara Jean Ritchie said, "What is that called that you were just using, and what is the price range?" Are you asking about the cutter that I was using? Maybe I had my AccuCutter out for a minute. Let me pick it up off the. I put it down over here. Let me pick it up and show you. I don't remember. Do you remember any idea off your head how much the cutters cost? They range from what, like
Well,
100 something?
I think the what do you have, the Go Me?
I've got the Me. Yeah, the Go Me.
Okay, so the Go Me is the smallest one. I think that one's like 150, right?
I think so. Yeah. And here, I'll see if I can do this without. You open it up. Of course, it's not on the table. It sits straight on the table, like flat. And mine has a crank. Yvette has the electric one, but mine you just put.
Well, I actually have 3 of them. So
Yeah.
I have the Me, which when I bought it, it was called the Baby.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
it's
they
the
changed
same
the name.
thing. Yep. Hold on, I'm on their site right now.
Sure. And then you buy the cutter that you want, and then you buy the dies in the sizes that you use. And I would buy the ones that the most common blocks that you make, and then you run them through the machine, and it die cuts the pieces so they're all perfect for you.
Okay, so right now the Go Me starter set is $119.99. It's on
Well,
sale.
that's a good price.
Yeah, and honestly, like if you're on a budget, most of the dies, not all of them, but pretty much most of the dies will go through the Me. So you can start off with the Me and not have hardly any problems at all. You'll be able to use almost every die in the Go Me. Let's see, the Go is 420. Wait, hold on. That's the whole system with a whole bunch of stuff. Hold on. Okay, nope, that's not it either. Do 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 do. Well, I'm trying to find just the machines.
Happy New Year, Rose. Good night.
Do 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 do. Okay, why is it not just saying? Oh wait, hold on.
Will it cut through thicker fabric like cork or vinyl? I don't know.
I'll be honest, I don't know, but I do know that it'll go through like 6 to 8 layers of fabric.
Yeah. When I was cutting my squares earlier, I cut through 8 layers and it came out just fine.
Yeah, they tell you 6, but honestly, just like Steph said, I just did through 8 myself. Okay, so like I said, $119.99 for the Go Me right now. The Go system is $424.99. That has $125 off right now.
Wow.
The Go Big electric starter set, which is the one I just got, is $549.99. That saves you $150.
So some pretty good prices right now.
Yeah, and also, I mean, it really will help save time, and they will also finance you with 0% financing. So, if it's something that would help you, they do offer financing.
Yeah.
And I think the 0% APR is for up to 12 months. So you have like a year to pay it off
Oh, wow.
for no interest. So
That's awesome.
yeah, and I mean, it's not for everybody, but it does save time. And it depends on the kind of quilting that you're doing. So, a lot of repetitive stuff, especially if you have like arthritis or something like that, because even if you're using the one that's not electric, like even if you're using the hand crank,
Mm-hmm.
it is really not, it doesn't require a whole lot of strength to turn that handle, like at all.
No, it doesn't. Actually, earlier when I was cutting my pieces, Henry, who's our youngest, he's 2.5. He was helping me crank it. It was cute. He wanted to help Mama.
Yeah, and it's not hard. So it's, you really don't need, and like I said, most of the dies will work just fine in the Go Me.
Yeah.
Because
wow.
use just
Angela said they have the Go Me free with a $400 order through tonight.
Oh, wow. See, I didn't even see that.
So you could get one of the bigger cutters and get a Me, or you can buy a bunch of the dies and get a Me for free. That's awesome.
Well, if you guys do plan to order, I actually have, I'm an affiliate for them, and I can earn a little bit of commission. So if you'd like a link from me, I'd be happy to give it to you, and I would really appreciate it. So, but only if it's something you were already doing. I'm not,
Yeah.
Only if it's something you want or need or want to get for yourself or, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so let me answer a few more questions. So, Elena said, will the dies need replacing eventually? Do they go dull or sharpen? I'm imagining there's a blade in there. I do not know how it works. So I will show you.
I'll tell you guys, I have dies that I've had for 10 years.
Yeah. The die looks like this, and the cutter is in between this black and this gray right here.
Yeah.
So there's a blade in your boards. I've never had to replace one of these yet. The part that you do have to replace, and that's just because this is plastic, is that when you put your die through the machine, you put this plastic over top of your fabric and you sandwich it, right? And then you run this whole thing through the machine. If you guys can see, I'll hold this closer to the camera. You can see the kind of cuts in there. You want to flip it like every time you make cuts, so it doesn't cut in the same spot every time, but these will eventually wear out. I mean, they're plastic. So, but
I've had to use a lot of those.
Yeah, and these don't cost that much in comparison to the dies in the machine. And when they go on sale, you can get these really inexpensive. So,
yeah,
the expensive part, the die and the machines, they last a long time. So,
I will tell you,
you've had some for 10 years. I've never had to replace a die yet. So,
yeah, I haven't either. And but I will tell you that the warranty on the dies, I think, is only a year. But as I said, I've had some from whenever I first got them, which is over 10 years ago. I've never replaced them.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing I've ever replaced is the
I've gone through a lot of mats. I've got a lot of mats.
The mats, and this one came as a 2-pack, so I've got 2 here. I haven't even started this one yet. I just have been using this one. So I'll use one until it dies and then start using the other one. And then once that one
lasts a long time, actually, for the amount of stuff you use them for, they do last a long time.
They do.
But you do have to replace them.
Once one dies, then I'll start using the other one and then buy another 2-pack. So, but I haven't had to replace that in quite a while either.
Yeah.
You really can flip them for quite a long time. And Julie's Creative Needle said, yes, it will cut through cork or vinyl. Okay.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Thank you for letting us know.
Oh, I didn't know that. The other thing that helps keep your dies, I think, working the best is they sell this little tool. It's a die pick tool, so you can get the threads that came out of your fabric out of your dies.
Yeah.
So that helps too.
I use a stiletto, but you can use,
That
those
would work.
are great.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the heck?
Okay, somebody asked if I would sew one of these for you guys to see. Let me trim these down, these half square triangles down, and then I'll move my camera so you guys can watch me do one. So somebody asked if we have any New Year's resolutions. Do you have any, Yvette?
I don't do that.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah.
I guess I have like sort of goals maybe, but I don't really call them resolutions. I don't know why I'm allergic to resolutions, but I want to get more sleep. I want to get my quilt shop down, pared down so that I can design more and teach more. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I would say for a resolution. How about you, hon? Anything?
I'm the same with you. I don't really make like an actual resolution, but I do have some goals this year. I definitely want to get like more organized. I'm having my first retreat in April, which is sold out. So I'm hoping to do a second one this year. And of course, I've got my project boxes, and I want to do a couple of Sewalongs. The first one, of course, I've got coming up in February, my Secret Garden Mystery Quilt Sewalong. And then I'm thinking I might do a Christmas Sewalong later in the year. So yeah, I'm more like you. I have more like goals than resolutions, I guess.
Yeah. Cool. Mary says that my word of the year should be intention.
Okay.
I would like to do better at using my planners. That would be a great thing for me to.
Yes, my planner is coming. My new planner from Erin Condren is coming tomorrow. I'm so excited. I got a monthly planner.
Yeah.
Because I have so many things going on in the next few months. I was like, I need a place that I can look at it real quick in one spot.
Yep.
So.
Yep. I know. I'm always trying to get myself better at using the planner.
Yep. It's kind of funny because I bought one for 2020 and I filled out the first couple of months, and then the whole thing happened, the virus. And I think by July, I just threw it in the trash. I chucked it because I was like, there's no point. We're not going anywhere or doing anything. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to actually use it regularly this year. So
yeah, I hear you. I feel like having some tortilla chips.
that sounds yummy.
That's what I'm going to do after we get off. I'm going to go have some tortilla chips.
You know, I'm always game for tortilla chips.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I wish I had some queso.
Oh, yeah. Hey, hon, can you help me tilt the camera so they can see this?
Thought you were going to ask him for chips and queso.
Oh.
I was going to be so mad.
He said he thought that too. Thank you. Somebody asked if we were going to do more project boxes. Yes, I am going to do all 4 of my quarterly ones, just like last year. So spring, summer, winter, fall, and I'm also adding some holiday special edition ones. So the Valentine one is going to be coming out in a couple weeks, and then I'm going to have a 4th of July box and a Christmas box. How about you, Yvette?
Yes, I definitely have more coming out. Not as many as you.
Dora said, bought a planner. Can't read my old writing. Oh, well.
That's okay. You wrote it down.
Elena said, I chucked entire 2020 in the trash. Dumpster fire of the year. Okay, so for you guys traditionally piecing, here's my block all laid out. I have my half square triangles trimmed to 3.5 inches. So you're going to put 2 background squares, your half square triangle, and then a half square triangle and your center printed fabric, and another half square triangle, and then the same on the bottom 2 background squares and your half square triangle. So I'm just going to sew these like a 9 patch. I'm going to go row by row. So I'm going to sew these 3 together, these 3 together, these 3 together, and then sew the rows together. No resolutions for me either. Julie said my word of the year is finish. That's a good word.
So I will have project boxes. Of course, mine are foundation paper pieced, so that's how mine are different. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to mix them up a little bit more, though, going forward, so that the entire thing is not foundation paper piece, but most of it is.
Okay. That'd be cool. Donna said, I've made exceptions for the Fort Worth Fabric Studio mystery quilts and the block of the month for cotton cuts. I'm so overwhelmed with the fabric I've purchased over the last 3 years, nowhere to put it. Oh. Fort Worth Fabric Studio is doing a Valentine Sewalong for those of you that have come in later. It is starting on the 17th, and I will be filming those and putting them on my channel if you guys are interested. Okay, so now you can see I have the 3 rows, top, middle, bottom. So I'm going to iron these really quick. I'm going to iron the top and the bottom to the right and the middle to the left so I can nest them together.
And if you threw a party, you would see the biggest gift would be for me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being
Okay, got those ironed. I'm going to pin them. How's yours coming along?
Me?
Yeah.
I have 2 blocks done.
Yay. We'll both have 2 blocks done then. Oops. Knew it didn't sound right. My thread pulled out. I'm trying to show these people something. Stop doing that.
You're not cooperating.
There we go. Okay. We iron this guy. So both ways, whether you do it traditional or FPP, go together really quickly. So this is a really fun project.
Yeah.
The longest part, if you do it the traditional way like I'm doing it, is just trimming down all those half square triangles. So there you go. Here you have a block.
Yay.
It's blue.
It's lovely. What
Thank
fabric
you.
are you using?
I am using an older line that I've had in my stash for a while because I've been trying to sort of use up some of my fabric. It's Blue Stitch by Christopher Thompson.
Okay.
So y'all know how I love the blues and the grays. So this is the line here. I'll put some of the fabrics out. All the blues and the grays and the pretties. So
Awesome.
I'm going to have a blue quilt. I'm excited. Huh. Gina said, I've been watching on my iPad and thought you'd like to see my block. I don't know how to take a picture on my phone for YouTube, but I started with 5-inch pieces and it ended up a 12-inch block.
Wow.
Are they selling the Valentine Mystery Quilt at Fort Worth Studio yet? I can't see it. I think Jody told me she was going to have it on either this weekend or Monday or Tuesday, but not tonight. Probably she's going to try to have it up on the website, I think, tomorrow. So check back tomorrow. If not, I would try Monday. Thank you, Netta.
Gina, can you post it to like the Jelly Beanies or Stephanie Stitches
Yeah, that'd be great.
or both?
Can you fix the camera?
Oh, is that good, you know?
Yeah. There we go. Sure. Whatever. He said, do you want something to munch on? I'm like, sure. He's like, what? I said, whatever. He knows what I like. Aw. 100 Proof Quilter said, just popped in for a minute. I'm actually at work, but I wanted to show my support. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Pat said, have you seen the FPP ruler designed by George Siciliano? It's amazing. Creases, sewing lines, and measures a quarter, or I think she meant an 1/8-inch seam.
No, I haven't
Oh!
seen that.
It's Jelly Bean.
It's JB. Y'all just got to see him.
Yeah, we got a sighting
here. JB, come over here and let everybody check your ears, buddy.
Are you doing all one color first and then moving on to the next color, or did you do different colors?
You talking to me?
Yeah, for your block so far.
I'm doing different colors. So I've got these two done so far. This one is a little bit lighter. I don't know if you
It's
can
lighter.
tell.
Yeah, you can tell. Yep.
Yeah, and so the next one, which is what I'm doing right now, is the orange.
Oh, that's so pretty. It's gonna be gorgeous.
Yeah. I hope so. If I can ever finish it. I still don't know what I'm going to do about, the quilt that I'm supposed to have a whole bunch of stuff done for my class.
Oh.
They'll be like, why haven't you done all this? Well, I have about 12 quilts that are like right in the beginning quarter of them.
Yeah.
Does that count? I got so much stuff I would love to finish.
Oh, yeah. We should do another UFO sew day sometime, and you could work on that Judy Niemeyer or something else. And
yeah, I need like about 100 UFO dates.
Yep. Don't we all? Netta said.
It's true. It's true.
Right?
We all do. Yep, it's all of us. We're all on that same boat. Are you ready to be done? Because I feel like I'm about to have to prop my eyeballs open with toothpicks.
Yeah, if you're ready. I thought,
I was trying to go to 1, but honestly, I am so tired right now, y'all.
Tired, yeah. I'm not super sleepy yet because I got the nap and I didn't work all day like you had to, but yeah, I'm kind of ready to not sit in this chair anymore.
Yeah, and I kind of have some, like I said, I have a few things I need to do before I go to bed.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, my mama's on. Hi, Mom.
Hi. Hi, Mom.
It's almost my mama's New Year. She's got 15 minutes.
Aw. Should we stay 15 minutes so you can tell her Happy New Year?
Did T tell you to come on and say hey?
Aw. Not a boat, a spaceship with UFOs.
Oh, she's saying hey. Y'all, Linda Young is my mama. Just to let y'all know. And
Good night,
Teresa
Paula.
Bear, who was on earlier, she's my little sister, and
Your
she
sister.
sends all of the birthday cards out to the Piecing It Real members. So
Aw.
just wanted to let y'all know that I should have said that while she was on. I don't think she's on no more.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Mary said, any idea what the fabric lines were for the Christmas quilt from Fort Worth? Yes, it was Hustle and Bustle by Basic Gray from Moda, and it had some grunge in it. There was vanilla grunge, pear grunge, and caramel grunge. So, yeah.
yay, Del Marie. She says she finished one block via FPP.
Yay! Awesome. I can't
Buffy
wait.
says, hi, Yvette, mama.
Good night,
Kathleen
Marie.
says her mama was a young as well.
Aw.
My mama remarried, so that's why she's a young. Because I was a Godin. My parents divorced when I was 7, I think.
Okay.
And then, yeah. Or close to 7 anyways. I think I was 7. And so then she remarried a little bit later. And now she's a young. Oh, did Teresa said she was leaving? Because someone says GN Teresa.
She must be. I probably missed it. They were flipping pretty quickly when your mom came in. So
Mama says be nice. What did I say? Did I say something bad?
Thank you. Well, I'm done sewing.
Young was your mom's maiden name. Okay.
What?
Do you want to come on and say hi to everybody?
I'm good.
You're good.
That's so funny. I think it's super sweet that he's been sitting with you tonight.
I know.
Mama says that I have not said anything mean yet. This is what she says.
No, you haven't said anything mean. No, not at all.
She says not yet.
Thank you.
All right. So my mama's saying all that because she's getting old and she's up there. I had to hit it.
Oh, come say hi to them. They're saying hi, Mr. Super Steph.
Because that's what he wants to be, is Mr. Super Steph.
Yeah. Come on, husband.
I'm camera shy.
No, you're not.
I'm quite camera shy.
No, you're not.
Steph, we're gonna have to make cardboard cutouts. Is what we're gonna have to do.
Yeah, he's not camera shy at all. He actually has been in a commercial. He's been in videos and other YouTube things.
Right, it's
he's
a girl thing. I got you.
Yeah.
Toastmaster.
Yeah. Hi, Mr. Happy New Year. That's what somebody said.
Yeah, Jim would not come on here. Jim would probably be upset if I put a cardboard cutout of him up here.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He'd be like, "What? I don't really see what I look like." All y'all have to do is go and look for Jim Niesel on the green motorcycle, and then go and check out all his photos. Julie's Creative Needle. She's in Louisiana, I guess. Mama said she's always young.
Brenda said she would like to see you.
I'm going to be 007 Man of Mystery.
That's great. My mama is young at heart. And I can pick on her because she is young at heart and she knows I'm picking on her.
Yeah.
Del Marie says, give him some hot tamales candy. Del Marie, he still wouldn't come on. I don't care if you gave him the biggest, giantest hot tamale candy. He does love it, but he would still not come on here.
He would not come on?
No. Did y'all see him that time he was changing the trash and he was like crawling on the floor?
Yes, I remember that totally.
Just like, dude, they can totally see you on the floor. Oh my goodness. Gotta love them.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have to do a Louisiana countdown? Listen, I'm propping my eyeballs up with toothpicks right now.
All right, come on, pop in here so we can say goodbye.
I just want to make sure nothing looks bad, right?
Yes,
You
Del
look
Marie.
fine.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
I
We're
gotta
gonna be
crouch
sending
down
out
here.
Yeah.
thank you cards.
He's 6'2", guys, and I'm 5'5", so he had to crouch down.
Yeah, you're
But-
the shorty up
6'4", I'm 5'4".
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's let Yvette get some sleep. Stop it.
Please, no rest for the wicked. I still got stuff to do.
I gotta get it in there when I can.
See, they're all
Good
saying
night,
hi to you.
Keith. It's
Ah,
nice
hey,
seeing
guys.
you.
She said hi. It's good to see you. Yvette said that.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. He doesn't have to return it.
All right, guys. I think this is good night. We love you all. Thank you for sticking around and sewing with us. And thank you,
Yes.
Yvette, for doing New Year's with me.
I want that little hat. I need a little hat like that. I don't know where
I'm
you
gonna
got
send
that
it to
darn
you.
hat, but
I'm
I
gonna send
want
it
to
to
know.
you, and you can keep it for next year because I can go get me another one. I know where I got them from.
Perfect. Oh gosh, they said y'all a cute couple.
Aww.
You guys are smelling really tonight, though.
Okay, guys, we're gonna go. Thank you so much. We love you all, and we'll see you quite soon, I'm sure.
Yes.
Mama, thank you for coming on. Love you, Mama.
Bye,
Mwah.
Mom. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to turn this off again. Y'all think I'm kidding? Oh, here.